am live on the interwebs. No, not Twitch. I already have Twitch open, you dumbest web browser. Why can't you tell what I wanted to type and just correct it for me immediately? Anyway. Okay, that tweeted it out. I think Flumpeldingespot is ready to go. Nice. Let me get that counter in here. Start. Very cool. Oh, damn, stream so early. It's like sunlight coming in. What is this? It's like real life hours. It's fucking bullshit. Oh, baby. Got that going. Going back to the console. I got this schleem going on. Cool. Well, Tumblis, it's time to go back to your adventure, Mr. Tumblis. Mr. Tumblis. Oh, right, it was in the temple of the trees. Some people call it forest, but that's not what I call it. Oh shit, we're fighting already. Hang on, I wasn't ready. No! Can you lock on, please? Help. Pricks. Hey, Julius. Hello, Mango. What's up? This is kind of too bright. Looks pretty bad. Ah, stupid fucking. Fuck. Blup, blup, blup. A little bit down. There we go. It's kind of warm. It's been pretty warm in Germanheim these last couple of days. Also, hang on, let me get rid of this Steam because every time I hit start, my PC thinks, oh, you're pressing the Xbox button. I'm just like, no, that's not even remotely what I was trying to do. But there we go. Got a haircut? I got one last week, yes. But you didn't see it because I wasn't streaming. Actually, I was streaming, but without a camera because it was Metal's Forge. Ha! There we go. And the Elden Command, the Ocarina of Isaac. Wow, Avan, you're not even watching the video. Because for some reason Twitch tells me that now. You have a little symbol that says, watching without video. Gigajet version of Mootle with that haircut. Be listening to EFEP movies on repeat. Nice. Oh boy. Man, you're massive. Hey, I know. Oh man, I'm warm. It's not even that warm. Even the German is in high res. It's because nobody cares about these signs. I've never seen it before, so I immediately was like, what's this? I want to know what that is. But not mass enough to be able to vote twice. That's true. That's true. I think I went up there already. Yeah, because there was a school Tula up there. Cool. Who's Twitch update? Pog! Get out of here. Oh, so yeah, what's up, everybody? How was the weekends? Did everybody fleam around? So I came back home yesterday. Yeah, we did a surprise bachelor party for a friend of ours. And the reason I couldn't tell about this before because he sometimes watches my streams. So I couldn't say, oh, we're gonna do this surprise bachelor party. Because was a real possibility he would have known. Or would have watched when I said that. So I didn't say anything. Hey James, thanks for the tier 2 resub. Next to the door for an hour and 30 and wait material to work today. Woo! Great. Great haircut, good. Well, thank you. I like to have it like really short in the summer. It's just nice. Were you so early? You could, by the way. Hey, thank you. It was gay. Nice. Surprise party, won't expect it to be a surprise party. Smart. But yeah, it was a good time. It was really cool. So I took the Friday off and the Monday today. So me and one other friendo, we drove to the house early that we rented in the Netherlands, just to prepare stuff, go get groceries and shit like that. And what I didn't know, what one of the friendos did, when they were driving after us, he told him that he, the friendo that was with him, and the bachelor, like us, only us, like the other ones didn't have time to do it. He was like, oh, that sucks. So we didn't know about this. So luckily we didn't like invite him to the group that we used when we started the day. So he was under the assumption that it was only the three of them and none of us had time to do his bachelor party. So he got like a double surprise when we were all there. That was kind of neat. But yeah, we had a barbecue on Friday night. We had lots of drinks. It's good shit. It was good schleems. Okay, come on, do your thingy. Gotcha, bitch. Shrek musical, oh, you're a coward. Just don't cause a surprise, so easy. Yeah. But yeah, it was a really good time. We probably all drank more than we ate, so yesterday was just me lying on my couch trying to get a grip on reality again. So I was just chilling out on my couch, watching YouTube all day, not getting up. It was nice. And today I could sleep in. And now I'm just gonna stream until I don't want to anymore. Hey Grognak, how you doing? Meet them by accident doing some other activity when you're all actually hot strippers just looking like his friends. That will blow his mind. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was good stuff. We went to play laser tag. I am misremembering the song. Ah, right, it was okay. No. Whoops. There we go. Hey, Zakes, thanks for the resub. Who decided to show up? I know, right? I thought I'll bless you with my presence for a little bit. Stop it. Why do you stream so early? To anger the masses. And because I'm having the day off, so I just have time. Oh man. Hey Lighthead, how you doing, man? Very well, very well. So yeah, we went to play laser tag on the Saturday. It was quite fun. I booked for 2 games. One of them was 20 minutes, one of them was 25 minutes. So we did a round of deathmatch. So all 6 of us, all against each other. Which, I don't want to brag, but I won that round. So that was fun stuff. And the second one, we did a team deathmatch, which went 25 minutes, and goddamn, that fucking room got hot. We were all sweaty there at the end. That was some good activity. What a bragger, I know, right? So yeah, that was great stuff. The batch had a really good time, which is obviously the most important part. so that was good. I made one of those jungle juices that I found online, which are just fun to do and just easy to drink. There we go. Sweaty German sausage. Wait, what? Ah! Now you're in college? Hey, that shit is good stuff. There's a lot of alcohol in it. What more do you need? It's basically a punch button. Just fruit juices or sodas with lots of alcohol in it. But you put like, well, and you put fruit in it. What I like to do is like put the fruit just in the alcohol for like 24 hours before, so it can just flume all the way through. Just gives you some more tasty roonies. It's good stuff. I like it a bunch. Been trying out a few of them when I have like a couple of friends over. It's just good stuff. It's really nice just to have for a party. Vorgekotzt. That's a good name. Never heard that one before. That's good stuff. Oh, fuck off. Come on. There you go. So yeah, I saw the Yakman NER were on the EFAP on Saturday. It's quite sad I had to miss that one, because I was invited to that one, but I was like, no, can't do that, unfortunately. On the one hand, I missed those two, or being around when those two were on the EFAP. On the other hand, I didn't need to watch the Halo show. So it's some kind of a win. What kind of roguelike is this? It's a very special one. It's a roguelike where you don't actually lose everything when you die. It's a very new, it's a new concept. I wonder if it will. You hit me twice. What a prick. So invited too, but couldn't make it. Wait. Do 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 do. Where's that? Tumblis for. 1 second. No one likes these other tracks. Hey, shut up! I'll fleam your tisms. Playing a J video already. No! I will not. Okay. I think this one has... No, wait, this one has a key, not gold. At least I think so. Yeah. I have to watch Halo, watch that up. To watch Halo to watch that episode. Well, I'm guessing it's just a normal breakdown of the episodes, as we do them all the time. So I'm guessing they did the whole going episode by episode and stuff like that. But so I think you could hang on to these ones. At least I thought you could. I'm pretty sure there was a way to just... Hang on, let me... There was one place where you could hook onto something, pretty sure. Dead. What was Wombo playing Power Simulator yesterday? How the fuck should I know? I was barely conscious yesterday. Probably wanted to play the game. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what I don't know what kind of answer you expect. So what is Power Wash Simulator? It's just where you power wash stuff, I guess. I think I randomly saw it on Steam yesterday. Guess just satisfying to clean stuff, as is. Alright, I have 3 keys, so I think I can go up there. Thanks for the resub, Julius. I'm not a spy, I'm just German. You dingus. Fallback career in landscaping once this whole video essayist thing doesn't pan out. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a good choice. It's good choice. Oh, man. Let me think here for a second, just give you all an update what's going on this week. Like the next 2 or 3 weeks, I have like a bunch of stuff coming up that was planned like a while ago. So for one, in like 2 or 3 weeks, the bachelor has his marriage. So I'm gonna be out for that weekend, at least for a day. This week is like a long weekend-ish, and I have a friendo over. Might gonna stream anyway, like at least once. Maybe just play some stuff, just hang out. I don't know. Haven't decided on that one yet. So yeah, Metals Forges are still gonna come out. There's gonna be a Metals Forge on Sunday, the one that I wanted to do last week about the wrestler with Porcus. That one's gonna come up on Sunday. Have to prepare that one tomorrow, while also having to be back in work and do all the normal grown-up stuff you have to do, like groceries and stuff. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. So yeah, Metal Sword on Sunday. So obviously I'm streaming right now. I hope work is not gonna be super annoying tomorrow, so I can just prepare the Metals Forge, or at least start to prepare Metals Forge during work, like while I have my lunch break and stuff. And then get that out of the way and do some more strumblagens. So yeah, it's definitely not gonna be no content, but there's gonna be a little bit less content than there has been the last 2 weeks or so, because if I have time, I'm trying to focus more on the Forge, trying to grow that channel Heimers, because that's been a lot of fun to do. So yeah, I think that's all I can think of. Business as usual should be coming back pretty soon. And then I can go back to work on all the stuff I've been working on. And then, yeah, shit's coomin'. Shit's coomin' hard. It's coomin' everywhere. But yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan, Rooney. Oh yeah, I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen, or you just might have noticed that there were some videos missing. So the last Forge and the last Ocarina of Time VOD got like flagged for being fraudulent spam stuff. And apparently they broke TOS allegedly, and they put it on private. So yeah, so that was obviously not true. There was nothing spammy or scammy about those videos. But apparently it turned out that that was a general issue that YouTube had. Like apparently a bunch of people had that problem, where recent VODs and stuff have been flagged as fraudulent, scam, whatever the fuck, and were set on private and locked on private, so you couldn't just turn them back to public. Yeah, and I actually got an answer from YouTube support on Twitter, which was a surprise to me. I didn't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, I gave them the URLs, they checked it out, I was like, yep, that's an issue we're working on right now. And yeah, I was able to put them back to public when I was back from the bachelor party. So that was nice, so they actually fixed the thing. And everything works as intended again, so that was nice, it actually worked out pretty well. Obviously that all happened while I was about to get ready to jump in the car. To make my way to the Netherlands. So I just had to do that all on top being under time constraints, because I at least wanted to get the thing in motion so it can be maybe worked out when I'm back, which did work in the end, so that's nice. So yeah, it was just the big annoying, really. But then they figured it out, and everything works again, so yeah. It worked out okay. Okay, hacker. Just walking on the fucking air. Stop baiting me. Come on. Bitch. So. Okay, come on. Prick. Oh, nice lag. God damn it. There we go. Doodle doodle doo. The rest is getting so high he's flying. Yeah, boy. YouTube bum rushed his latest vids because of the mistake that they were fraud, which they weren't, so then he fled to the Netherlands and worked under the disguise as a Hispanic stripper called Loretta. No, we're not okay. I don't remember that part. But yeah, I don't know. YouTube had some tisms and they randomly flagged people's videos as spam. And on top of that, because obviously it says, oh, if that's a mistake, you can just appeal it normally. But on top of that, the appeal didn't work. It just says, oh, appeal not available. It was like, oh, well, that's not helping. So yeah, that was just annoying, but it all worked out okay overall. Hey Nico, thanks for 2 months. OOT, quality content? Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of this ghosty ghost. There we go. Metal does want to be famous. Does it even work from this angle? No, I think you have to do it from up high. So this one is gonna turn like this. Fuck you laughing at, bitch? You know this boy? Almost. There we go. Wee. Try me, bitch. First one down. Just laughing at you. I'm not even parrying, I'm just blocking. What the fuck is this? A key? Yeah, boy! Don't you hate me? I'll hate you back. Got him. Fucking got him. Right. I think I just need to go back to the middle. No, wait, hang on. I need to go this way. And shoot the eye thing so the room turns upside down or whatever the fuck it was. Making them peeps to see the timeout menu. Why is like your browser being like all flumpy these last couple of weeks? Your browser don't like you no more. Name is Dark Sumo I've ever seen. So better than Dark Souls 2 though. Oh boy. There we go. We need to reset the bed. Can use Demolish Stress mode as well. Oh, well, works for us. Me. Whatever. Right, how does this one work? Oh wait, there's the boss boy. Oh boy. Oh, Julia's gonna have fun. Julia's distressed. You got the boss key. Yeah. That's a lot of keys. Oh wait, there's nothing else here. Right. This is just for the key of the Bossaruni. The best enemies from Elden Ring. Yeah. But somehow less disgusting, so that's nice. Bum 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 bum. Right, get this here. Oh, whoops. Wow, didn't even roll. What a dingus. Obviously, I meant to do this just to get the shortcut. Obviously, I mean, come on. If you didn't figure that out, you fucking stupid. Anyway, First time playing OT? No. I've played this a couple of times. Just going back for the nostalgia-tisms. But after this, I'm gonna play Majora's Mask for the first time. I'm looking forward to that one, because a lot of people like that game. But I never really checked it out all the way. So that should be fun flames. Big strats. Fix the unstable delay would be fun. Yeah, it's weird. Did you... I mean, I assume you already tried the different browser and everything. See if that does anything. So I'm gonna go when it started. Okay. Oh wait, I think you can jump into the water, which is obviously what I want to do. Majora's Mask one of the best. Yeah, a lot of people love that game. I said on the other 2 streams already, but I got it from the rental store when I was a wee lad, and I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I didn't understand what the fuck was going on in that game. I never even made it through the first town. Like, I just didn't get it, and then I brought it back. Oh, geez, so many times I've finished it though, no idea why. It's one of those games for you. Yeah, I know these games. It's like, oh, I like this game, and then something else comes up every time, and they just forget about it again. I've had that happen multiple times. It's such a weird thing. I think Chrono Trigger is that one for me. I started the game probably 3 times in my lifetime, and for some reason I never finished it all the way through. I'm pretty sure I put a decent chunk of hours into the game as well, but then I just never finished it. Opera GX will be better than 5 Rocks, alright. And never returned it. New Mission Plus Traders dropped, it seems. Oh. Is that streaming it at one point? Did I? I might have. Did I start Chrono Trigger? That might have been a while ago, though. I could see that I've started that game before on stream. Seems like a thing I would try. So like, oh, let me just try this game that I never finished, and then I played it once on stream and, well, never finished it. Hey. Chris one is you in the jail section? Maybe, yeah. I don't think those are in the VODs though. I think that was a while ago. Because I don't even remember doing that. Not on the VOD channel? Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. That was probably like 2 or 3 years ago then. Right, so, unfortunately I haven't got the compass yet, so... Actually already forgot where I went already, so I think I went there. Still have one small key left. Forest Temple is always one of those things where I don't really pay attention. I just easily get lost, easily lose track where I was before. Oh, so this is this place? Okay, well, I did this. No, can you just turn around? Thank you. Those things on what were some God of War and I think Castlevania spiritual successor. Ah, okay. I wish I would have started with those VODs earlier. Could you imagine how neat that would be? I mean, I can't imagine it because it would be neat. Yeah, would have been nice if I would have thought of that earlier, or just set it up earlier, I guess, because it wasn't really a hard thing to do. It's just after the stream, export, fire and forget, and there you go. Obviously now I have the nice thumbnails for it and everything, just to make it look nicer on the channel. Hey, Sovereign. Still not OT finished? It's like only the 3rd stream, so no. Obviously not. Still got some ways to go. Oh wait, is this the X? Oh, that's the entry. Whoops. Metal before what's a time of darkness? A time of terror. Very well. Very true. Very true. It was funny, since I started playing Ocarina of Time, YouTube has been recommending me a whole bunch of Ocarina, not Ocarina of Time, just Zelda content in general. Like, like unsolved mysteries of the franchise and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. Pretending to finally beat off is a lot more fun than watching for 12 hours. Believe me. Nasty. Ew, stop licking me. Nasty ass hoe. Time to do the thing. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. No, people can hear you.
Oh, I was saying that I am not a hoe.
You are a big O.
Oh man.
Big old hoe.
Racism.
Hell yeah. I mean, no.
Oh my. Do you know what I've been playing recently?
Is it Car Wash Simulator?
Do you say Cow Simulator?
Car Wash Simulator or something? Or Power Wash?
Oh. I think it's called something like that, yeah. But it's actually, well, it's kind of like, it reminds me of Viscera Cleanup Detail. But,
Yeah.
man, this game may be like the new Super Chat catch-up game because it's so chill.
Yeah.
So unbelievably chill. If any of you miss Viscera Cleanup Detail, this is the game for you. It's such a weird, specific game. It's like, maybe, I don't know.
No, I don't know. So I need to turn down the volume of the
What is this?
Gorm.
When did Mola become a furry? What, guys? Once upon a time, it was cool to have like an animal thing, but now it has to be weird and fur related.
Where's the Mixor?
Fringy gets to be a frog without being called a furry. What's that about?
Isn't it like a scaly or
Ew.
something? Under like subcategories or something.
I don't know anymore.
Nice. How was your weekend, Mupschlington?
Well, we did the Halo EFAB. That was something.
Why is Discord so fucking low on volume? Hang on, I need to fix the things.
Sorry, I don't control these things.
Stop controlling my things!
Oh God.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, we went through. That was a really efficient EFAB because going through 9 episodes that are like 40 minutes to 50 minutes apiece is difficult. So we went with topics instead, and they went well. I think that
Yeah.
was really bad.
I heard.
It was funny. We like told ER that we thought that Multiverse of Madness is like the worst script just ever.
Oh boy.
And he was just like, really though? And I'm like, yeah. It's, I don't know, man. I know it sounds like a lie, but it ain't a lie.
It's funny because I saw it live because I didn't even know who the guests were. It's like, oh man, I missed that one. Damn it. And I was about to tell my friends on the web show. I was like, oh, they have no idea what I will be talking about. I just keep it to myself.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange selection to have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's like, when is Actman and ER gonna be together talking about something ever again?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Halo Season 2.
Wait, is it too quiet now?
Yeah, they're already making it.
Making
I
what?
assume it'll be cancelled after that one, I hope.
Oh, I was talking about my stream. Sorry. People saying now it's too quiet. The game is too quiet.
Oh. What a coincidence.
A kawinky dink.
2 and 2.
Okay, let me. Get. We can't hear Longman. Wait, what? How?
Wait, really?
Discord is louder than the game, at least for me.
Wow, silencing the long.
Yeah. Still all is
Racism.
quiet. Gosh dang it! That's some racisms right there. Did like change anything here? Oh, that should be fine. Metal handle your shit. I'm working on it, okay? It's been actually a while since I had someone hanging out on stream.
Wow.
Actually, it wasn't that
Gotten
long
that
ago.
unpopular, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, there's 2 Discord thingies. I don't know why. Say something now.
Wow.
I mean, it looks good in the mixer to me. It's better, I think. Yeah, because for some reason there's 2 Discord things in my mixer, and I don't know why.
Huh. Weird. It's weird.
Just look at me, it's like, oh, I'm Windows. Also, let me up Ocarina a little bit again. How's that, laddies? Still thinks you're a moron correctly. That doesn't even make sense. Because I'm a moron.
Panel had to be a top 5. I've seen loads of people say it's one of their favorite episodes already. And I was like, oh damn.
Oh man, always miss those ones. Shit, maybe it's me.
I think people argue as well, like ER spoke more this time than like ever before, and it's like, yeah, crazy.
Hey, Speedy, what's up?
There was a fucking comment in the unlisted that was really funny, where it was like, can't believe you bring ER on for like 8 hours and all you talk about is a shitty show when you could have talked about Twitter, Elon Musk, or even the MCU.
I mean, MCU, just watch like 17 other streams of EFAP.
Well, I guess that they really wanted ER to do it, but I don't know if they know, but ER like is so fucking done with the MCU.
Oh man, I wonder why.
He was done back like in phase 2. He didn't want to watch it anymore. I don't want to drag him on a stream to be like, talk about the MCU. Do it.
Watch it, pussy.
Otherwise, no friends.
Oh fuck, Obi-Wan is gonna start soon, isn't it?
Fuck me, I'm not ready. I got so much stuff to do. It's not even fair.
In terms of volume, it's you're louder than Mauler, who's louder than the game, and game is kind of faint. Why is... Was there an update again of Windows, and I didn't notice, and now it fucked all my shit up again?
Damn, they got you.
Let's see. I am louder than you, but I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Honestly, I mean, I can just put up your volume here, I guess. Actually, no, I can just up Discord a bit more. Is this? Okay, now Discord and the game should be on the same theme, according to Windows at least.
I see.
So let's see how that goes.
Blah, blah.
Gross.
You playing this on an emulator?
Yas.
That makes sense.
I was like, oh wait, they have their thing on Nintendo, right? Let me just get that one. It's like, no, you have to get the super online pack. It's like, why? Why do you not like money anymore? Can I just buy your game on its own, please?
True. Marvel. It's like, don't you want to make more money? Make your movies good.
Because I can't find my copy anymore. I said it before, I think I might have lended to a friend at some point and never got it back. Back in the days.
Sucks to be you, huh?
So I probably have to get a new one at some point. Because I do want a physical copy of Ocarina of Time again. If I really can't find it anymore. Oh shit, why didn't the right click go away? Stop it, Discord, you're bullying me. Sounds fine now? Okay. Lots of adaptions comments on the Moolah upload mauler. Adaption comments? Oh, because of the Halo.
Adaptation, yeah.
I mean...
They somehow, we took the time to fully explain our position, and yet it's being completely ignored. Some people are even going as far as saying, like, finally, they agree with all of us because the thing they like has been attacked. And it's like, what are you talking about? This is not the first time something we like has been adapted badly. What are you...
Yeah.
Where are you... And it's like, nobody listened to anything. It's bizarre. We went through the whole thing, like, it's a bad adaptation, which is something we're going to talk about. But it's also just bad on its own.
Yeah.
And we're often going to cite the source to explain where they got their idea from and how they badly copied it, which is something you can do with, like, Marvel Comics.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that we don't know the comics, so we can't give you that insight. But we can talk about how bad it is on its own, or how good it is on its own.
Yeah.
But yeah, so many people. There was like a comment that ended with like, a bad adaptation is objectively bad writing, and then I was like, okay, if you want to say that, then bite the bullet on The Shining, Shawshank Redemption, even The Thing.
Yeah, because those are all
remake.
book adaptations that are very different, right?
Yeah, Arcane has to be objective. I'm sorry, you have to give up these things. They can't be
Oh
considered
yeah,
good anymore.
because Arcane is not really. It's almost not close to the game.
Arcane
it's
shits on
completely own thing.
Law's law, rather. And the thing is, nobody cares because not many people really like Law's law. So
Yeah, a lot of people don't even really know there's a proper lore. I would actually bet.
the mega Chad position is, you can change it. I just hope you fucking make it good.
Yeah, just make it good. Oops.
And yeah, we said several times, I think even Actman was the first person to bring it up. Not even us, which was, you can make it very different from the game. You can do that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Just, they did a really piss poor job, that's all.
Which has always been our position. It's like, yeah, do whatever you want, just don't make it fucking shit. Just at least pretend like you want it to make sense.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Good old Flumbletons.
Beltoons.
Mmm. Scratched your bottom. Come on, attack me. Bling.
Finally, EFAP understand. It's like, I'm sorry, guys. We're going right back to preaching exactly what we've been doing the whole time.
Yep.
'Cause it's the best argument.
It's sad that some people are just not listening. Like, at
A
all.
little bit. I think that's what they wanted to hear.
See? They agree now. It's like, actually...
It's so weird to me because when I brought up Arcane to that guy, he was like, well, yeah, explain to me why Arcane shouldn't have been released with a different name. I'm like, that's not at all got anything to do with whether or not it's well written.
Yeah. Mauler, assuming you aren't saving it for its own EFAB, could you talk about why you liked Everything Everywhere so much? I didn't hate it and I got the thematic elements were well done, but I think I was sold on a comedy aspect on it and just did not land for me at all, which is a bummer because I
Well,
enjoy absurdist comedy
didn't.
a la Monty Python. Monty Python.
Someone didn't watch the EFAP. We're doing that next. That is the next EFAP topic on Saturday.
Oh man. People tell me to do a forge on it, but I just don't have time to watch it right now. But I definitely want to check. I definitely want
I'll
to check.
watch it with you if you want. I gotta watch it a million times for Saturday anyway.
Okay. Well, as I said, I don't have any time at the moment because it's like a short week this week. I need to do the Metals Forge with Porcus. I need to prepare that way in advance, like on Tuesday. Oh, that's tomorrow. It's already Monday. Then maybe I do a stream on Wednesday, because I have a friendo coming over for a long weekend, so I didn't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. So I went into the busy cycle for the last couple of weeks, which is not a bad thing, really. Just been doing a bunch of stoof.
Oh, by the way, I made ER watch Everything Everywhere All at Once.
And
He liked it.
Nice.
I even managed to change his mind a little bit on what he was disappointed with some of the messaging, but I tried to sort of provide an alternative message, and I think he was okay with it by the end. It's it's gonna be something we'll have to talk about. I'm trying to avoid being any kind of spoilery because I fully recommend.
Yeah, I heard only good things about it. I really want to give it a watch. Apparently really cool fighting stuff in there as well, which I'm already a sucker for. Good fighting stuff.
You're gonna suck it.
Big fan. Big suck.
Ah.
Womblings. Oh. Not sure. I think there was a thing here. Hi, Mubes and Charlie and Mootle, I guess. How are you? I guess I'm doing alright.
Oh.
I think some people don't understand why they didn't like Adaption, so I just say because it's different from OG. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that just say, oh, this is not like the original that I know, so therefore bad. And when for some reason the opinions align,
Well,
and it's like, ah,
there
see,
are
it's because it's not like the OG. It's like, did you listen to all the arguments we made that have nothing to do with the adaptation? It's like, no.
the one thing that I find kind of fascinating about Arcane is that there are people out there who are like, fuck, they changed this, and they fucked up. I saw there was one person in those replies saying like they did fuck up a lot from League's lore, and I do think that should be considered bullshit. And it's just I'm just sitting here like, huh, there you go, see that guy.
Yeah.
So Arcane is bad now. It's like. And it's just like, you're not gonna, that's just not at all an intuitive position to take. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's just gonna be like, what do you mean? It's like, well, it's not like the original. I kind of love Arcane for existing, actually, for that.
Yeah.
It helps illustrate the point, because for some reason, people don't take The Shining as a point seriously. They're like, oh well, I haven't seen it. And it's like, yeah, but it's like one of the most famous movies in history.
Kind of became bored with Ito to EEAT. Oh, everything all at once. Yeah, pretty much as soon as they established the infinite multiverse and some other things. That's the only thing I know about it. It's like some multiverse stuff.
Yeah, that was all I knew when I went in.
That's all I know. And
So
that
they
it's
got
really
bored
whack.
once that was established?
Apparently, yeah.
Well, alright, fair enough.
So for most of to separate out what they envision in their mind versus whether or not a thing is good, even it's not what you wanted. Yeah. People just get immediately turned off by stuff. Says, oh, it's not like the thing I wanted. That's shit. Obviously, immediately, no questions asked. Which is
the
kinda
mind-bending hypothetical, as far as I'm concerned, is when you say the Lord of the Rings movies. Okay, they come out. They are exactly as we know them to be now, except they call them Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets and the Phantom Menace. And that is the reality. And you'd be like, you marketed this fucking Harry Potter adaptation. You've made it. It's badly written now. I'd be like, no. It's a really stupid name for those movies, but they're still great films and they tell great stories.
Shouldn't be that hard to grasp, but you know, well.
Well, usually with that hypothetical, people are like, that's so absurd that would never happen, and then I want to kill myself.
Yeah, it's like
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. I watched every Halo 2 cutscene compiled into a pseudo movie last night. I don't understand how we got to this point. Surely people should have stopped giving this shit money a long time ago. Well, they got the money like fucking million years ago, didn't they?
Maybe even 1 trillion years ago.
Damn. No, I think it was like in development hell for like 7 years or something. Like a lot of things happened with that thing, so who even knows what how it looked like in the beginning. Maybe it looked like completely different or whatever. I don't know. Also, I got completely lost in this temple. I lost track of what I already did and whatnot. Wait, I have a compass. I can just check where there's stuff.
Koompace.
Koompace. A Koompass. Stop killing Spundo. No. I'm pretty much just burned out with infinite multiverses. I kind of get that. When you watch the MCU stuff, just like all universes. I mean, you have to be careful though, because you could like just. There's always things you can miss because of that.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm burnt out. I'm as burnt out as I always have been. Multiverse is kind of a thing. I just agree with what everyone says about this, which is like, so they've ran out of ideas, and it's like, looks like, but everything everywhere all at once is trying to make a big point with having the multiverse part of the story. Multiverse of Madness is just, look, John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. Was that an exit? Fuck, man, I just... This happens every time in this fucking dungeon with me. In Dungione. Ah, Compass is something you can buy from Jay, huh? Yeah. Got a subscription. Companies should consider writing stuff off as a loss, simply killing the project if the big problems are development hell. Better to take a short-term loss than to take the long-term credibility hit. But the thing is that most of the things still make enough money in the end, so they still back the next projects. Like, look at all the Marvel stuff. I think Multiverse of Madness is like fucking 800 million already.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just not gonna stop until they stop making money, and they're not gonna stop making any money anytime soon. Because these things are popular.
I still adamantly believe that if Multiverse of Madness were actually good, it would have made more money. Like,
Probably people would be going back to watch it and shit like this, but...
more word of mouth. Because, like, I'm pretty sure Everything Everywhere All at Once is getting... It's like, when it first released, I think it wasn't doing too well, but it's gotten to be doing pretty consistently okay-ish. And I imagine that's explicitly to do with word of mouth.
Yeah.
People being like, go watch it, go watch it, go watch it, go watch it.
Unfortunately, it didn't work for the Northman, because I would have liked another one of those. That was a pretty fun movie.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like, as someone who hasn't seen it yet, the word of mouth on Northman is a bit odd in terms of you'll get people saying you should go see it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about as far as they often go. Everything Everywhere All at Once, it'll be like, you should go see it, it's so fucking fun, it's a really cool use of the multiverse, it's very compelling, it's got a lot of things to say about this, that, and the other, but also the filmmaking techniques, it's got this one. That's what I ended up, like, hearing casually.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's selling Northman very well. It always seems like it's a
yeah.
really great period drama.
But I always hear it's like a masterpiece and whatever. I think it was okay. Like, I think it was worth a watch for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I did a fortune on it, so...
Wow.
If
So
you want
anything
more...
you don't do a forge on is just automatically bad. I
Yes.
see.
Everything bad.
Everything bad all at once.
Everything is bad now.
Everything is gay when it's part of a tree.
Trees.
In a way, we're all part of a tree.
Gold Tree Man. So Moonfall is great. Yeah, awesome. It's a great car crash of media.
Oh yeah, Moonfall is probably the one, like the GOAT that comes out ahead of all these ones we've been talking about.
Absolutely. Best movie
Moonfall
ever.
actually had a personality.
Has
a vision.
Moons falling.
Woods are falling all over the place. Run.
Run.
That would be a great way to do a sequel, is the moon is fallen, it's all over, but because whatever, sci-fi rules is totally fine. It's fine. Everyone's happy and celebrate. The moon's dead, and it was evil, so it's all good. And then at the end, someone looks up and goes, no! And there's two moons coming for him.
I mean, they did some sequel bait for the movie.
Did they not?
Yeah. Because the guy who sacrificed himself, he was put in as an AI in the moon thing because the moon is a superstructure, and then the other AI says like, "Oh, now it's time to clean up the universe because there's more bad AI around or something."
Oh no!
And then made like no money, so that's not gonna happen.
Well. That's the important thing is they wanted to.
Yeah, I guess. An attempt was made. Let's see, where the fuck am I now? Not where I thought I would end up. But I'm not thinking a lot, so that checks out. Just more question for both of you. Ever played Witcher 3, and what did you think of the writing? I still haven't played that, so I got nothing. And I don't think you played it either. Witcher 3.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Witcher 3 is long. Yeah, that's like one of the reasons I didn't really check it out yet. It's like, I don't know when to do all these things. Whoops. But you did the yellow thing down, the green thing down there. Dangleberries? Ow! Stop it, I'm swimming here.
Not anymore.
As a Polish person, I'm disappointed in you too. I think I'll get over it. Yeah, I'm over it.
Nice, you got over it real quick.
Yeah, I'm a sturdy person.
Ooh.
Whoa, Metal got a haircut and remember how fucking ugly you are. Hey, fuck you, Swole! Piece of shit! What's up, hey, what's up?
Damn.
How you doing? As a Polish, don't provoke the German. Hey Spencer, what's up? Let's see here. No, I'm here. Wait, there's a thing there somewhere. I'm almost positive there was a time block here. You can. Hey, why didn't you do the thing this time? Doing sleepy because you're too damn early. Well, I'm sorry, but I just had the time. Also, man, I realized I can't just do full-on drinking for 2 days anymore. I felt like fucking shit all day yesterday.
Oh no.
It's like, please, I need sustenance.
Well, you just gotta drink water, okay? You'll be fine.
Well, we didn't do a lot of that.
You fool!
We probably drank more than we ate that weekend. Oh, it was just... What was a good time, it was awesome. But holy shit. Back in the days, just like, yeah, 2 days of drinking, no problem. Let me just sleep for 2 hours and then I'm back in action. And I was like, kill me. Another day of drinking? No, please don't. Have mercy.
Just leave me alone.
Man, I remember this dungeon way less than I thought I would. Okay, so can't get up there. Was there a thing you could grapple onto from the middle? Do do do. Weißwurst powers. Delicious. Delicious sausage. Oh. Baumkocken. What are the biggest problem with Witcher 3 has the checklist simulator style open world thing they have going on. There's way too much pointless trash there around the world you could safely ignore if you didn't care about 100% completion. There's no story impact whatsoever and it's useless junk for vending or dismantling to you. Yeah, no clue. I wonder if I will ever play that game. It's just one of those ones. It's like, oh, I could play that, and then I remember how long this game is probably going to be. It's like, maybe I'll just do something else.
And yet you'll play Elden Ring.
Elderly ranks. Twice
You are
even.
a hippo.
I am a hippo. Hippo man. Oops. So I guess I go... No, and then I can't go there. So I probably want to go top left. It's probably a door I missed there. I'll get there eventually. If you do play Witcher 3, make sure you play the 2 DLCs as well. See, now it's even longer. Now I want to play it even less. I just need to remember how to get up there. I think it was pretty easy thing to do. In my memory, I was able to hook shot up there. But that's apparently a fleamy thing I thought of. Unless... Don't think you need to do it, no. Blood Wine is one of the best DLCs I can think of. Damn, son. That's some high praise and praiseroonies right there.
Blood and wine, right?
Yeah,
It's a high praise.
high praise. My game bucket list keeps growing each year more than I manage to scratch things from it. It's funny because I had all these games, those AAA games I wanted to play, but then I still just find myself playing more indie titles these days because they just look much more interesting. Because I grabbed Teardown for myself. That's a pretty fun game.
Is it though?
It is, I schwör.
Alrighty, I'll trust you.
I schweren Heimas.
Damn.
Can you like cheeky grab onto this door somehow? Dang it.
Dang it, Bobby.
Bobby?
Yep.
How the fuck did I get in there then? I'm probably missing like something really obvious to grab onto. Because I'm a dingleberry. What's that Bound? I've heard of it, but only by name. So I thought you just have to destroy things all the time, which you still have to do, but that's not your main goal. So basically, you have a teardown business, and you're doing really awfully, because everyone is building but not tearing down shit. That's the base premise, and then people starting to give you sketchy jobs. It's like, oh, I want to build a thing here, but there's a house there. Can you just go there at night and just go, just tear it down? It's legal. Pinky promise. And then you just have to steal shit for everyone. So basically, most of the time, you prepare your heist almost, if you will. So someone gives you a mission. It's like, oh, I want insurance money, so please steal or destroy X amount of cars, or steal 3 computers. So then you can go and say, okay, I'm just gonna get the 3 ones. So you build yourself a path, like almost like a parkour thing. So you can steal them one by one and get back to your escape vehicle. The things are hooked up to an alarm system though. So if you grab one of those, the alarm goes off and you have 60 seconds to grab all the things, get to your escape vehicle so you don't get caught. So you want to build yourself a pretty good course to get everything. And also the more you want to steal, the more I guess like optional things you want to do can go up to like, I think 7 was the biggest one I had so far. It gets like really, really close with the time. But yeah, it's just pretty fun. You have unlimited time to prepare, but then you have to do it in like in 60 seconds and get back to the vehicle, and then you win. And also everything is destructible, so that's just a big fun part of it, because you can just fuck everything up. And if you just want to fuck things up, you can just go to the sandbox mode and start fucking shit up on the maps you unlocked. It's good stuff. Well, everything how you doing?
Yeah.
It's way too early, go to sleep.
I can't sleep.
That's
I'm not used to that as a problem. It's not a thing that typically happens where I can't sleep. I usually it's easy, but it's not working. And I'm very annoyed.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I can foresee the day being a jumbled mess because of this.
So yeah, you are a bit quiet. You're already in 150 for me, so let me pump you up a little bit here. But you get your bearings together, see where you are and stuff.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Okay, so where am I? Yeah, so there's a... Yeah, okay. So there's a door I missed. Oh, it becomes easier when you actually got the compass. I think I just need to go all the way up and go through that one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So yeah, I'll recommend Teardown. It's a fun thing. I just had it. Just been playing it while I was listening to stuff on the YouTubes yesterday. You can just start destroying stuff and get your route together. It's good fun. It's good
You
fun.
guys see the trailer for Mission Impossible?
No, apparently it released when I just started streaming, so I haven't seen it yet.
Wow, it's kind of interesting. It's a trailer for a film that's like a year out. Kind of. It's a long way away.
Oh, it's still. Oh, damn.
Got delayed by like a year, so. And
Damn.
it's part 1 of 2, so the second
Oh.
part is
Oh.
24, yeah.
Well, goddamn. Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, wasn't there like an eye in this room here that you have to Schustenheimers? Oops.
1 sec, I'll be back.
No worries. One of the most effective ways to go to sleep is to make your room colder and your bed warm. Not sure why this works. Also working really hard the day before helps. I have more tips if you need.
I did work really hard the day before. I'm pretty sure that's why I can't sleep.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't know. There's more work I can do, so I'll do that. Maybe.
I mean, as I
Like
said,
Mario Kart.
normally you don't have that problem, so...
No, not. I typically, like, I just go to sleep, and that's no problem, and I don't wake up in the night. I don't have insomnia or anything. I just go to sleep. It's great. I really feel bad for people who can't just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Or, like, who are easily, yeah.
It's the big annoying for sure. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I think the Forest Temple music might be my least favorite one in Ocarina of Time.
I like, I haven't even played this game that much, but I like the fairy, the Fairy Mountain one? That melody's awesome. I think it's Fairy Mountain.
Oh, wait, this is where I need to go when I have the
that's
key.
the one.
God damn it.
I really like the Great Fairy Mountain. This awesome melody. It's so simple, but it's super duper effective. How far into the game is this?
Oh, it's just I just turned adult Link or teen Link or whatever you want to call it.
Right, so
It's the
like
first temple
halfway
I do.
into it?
Yeah, I only did 2 streams so far. I've just been busy with other stuff, so I
okay.
couldn't play that much. And for some reason, I'm taking a really long time for this one right now. This Forest Temple, like, I don't know, I get lost in that one every time. I don't know why, because I just lose track of what I was doing. Okay, so yeah, because I'm not even somewhere where I wanted to go anymore. I just started talking again and walked around.
And then you just walked around, now you're lost.
Yeah, even though I looked at the maps like, oh, I need to go here and go to this door I was looking for, and then I just didn't do it. Hey Thunder, what's up, man? Yeah, because I want to go to the big room again, and there's a thing which should have a key in it. As if I have that one, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Hopefully, we'll see. Ooh. Okay, I'm already still too high up. Upsala. Phew. Right, so there we go. Oh yeah, I want to go into this one. How the fuck did I get into that one? So one of the things I could push around. Fuck me, I don't remember at all. Yeah, because these should be in there, yeah.
Look at back.
Hello.
Ah.
No. Was there a thing I needed to push down there? Chat, does anyone remember what I need to do here? Like, I completely forgot. Really? Stop it. Stop. Stop missing right in front of you. Where'd the second one go? Can you just grapple onto this Tism? You need to do better. Oh yeah, I forgot. I asked my chat for help, so that's just not gonna happen.
And that's what they said, do better. All the help you need is within you. It's
See, I don't stream for a couple of days and I really lose my guard. Just like
kind of funny. I need to stream more. I'm doing a cosmonic later today, so that's gonna be great on no skip at all. I'm sure you guys are gonna. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna.
Wait, what's fun? Sorry, I was gone again.
Nah, I got cosmonic later today on 0 hours of sleep. Well,
Yay.
2 hours of sleep, I guess. So.
Make
Fuck
the
around,
episode
we'll
about that.
oops.
What about how I didn't sleep?
But how sleep's important.
You know what? Me, somebody who doesn't know much. I got an audiobook
See you,
about
Van.
sleep, but I haven't listened to it yet because I haven't listened to or read anything for a while. I mean,
May I read something that'll upset you?
okay.
So this is a reviewer on Rotten Tomatoes / Metacritic, I guess.
Oh,
who's
that's
reviewing
gonna-
some movies.
This is gonna be great.
Here's his review of Moonfall. He says, the best parts of Moonfall feel like a sharp and cogent reproach to the corporate stolidity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and other superhero franchise movies. The ridiculous proves occasionally sublime.
Oh, okay.
So,
What does that mean?
that's not the painful part, right? So that's
Yeah,
just
I figured.
he gave it a 70 out of 100 there. He liked Moonfall, thought Moonfall was pretty awesome. It's like, okay, that's fine, you can do that. Here's another review he's given. With its bland and faux universal life lessons that cheaply ethicalize expensive sensationalism,
Oh, no.
the film comes off as a sickly, cynical, feature-length directorial pitch reel for a Marvel movie.
No,
Okay.
don't tell me. Don't
40
tell
out
me.
of 100. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Wow. My favorite part about listening to those blurbs is like, man, this just reminds me of like how much I don't value that kind of like newspaper review sort of format that they do, where it's
Useless.
like, you don't say anything. You just kind of have like this really wishy-washy. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like you're just not qualifying any of your perspectives at all. Kind of like not helpful to me. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like. Kind of the reason why I like the approach we try to do is so that it's somewhat universal because everybody's going to rely on continuity in one way or another. Like you don't need me to tell you whether or not I like science fiction or not. You know, you don't like. I mean, on the Halo coverage, you don't need me to tell you that I like Halo for me to like lay out all of the criticisms I can have of that show, its own terms. But I could do like a little wishy-washy, maybe like 300-400 word review that's going to be so useful in terms of just telling you anything about anything.
Why am I hearing an enemy still here or somewhere? I'm very confused. I feel like I hear the enemy. I feel like I need to kill all the enemies, but there's no enemy here. Did the game flame out?
Imagine giving everything everywhere all at once a 4 out of 10. Like, how wrong can you be? I guess it could have been worse. It could have been a 3 or a 2 or a 1. But you can tell. It's closer to being wrong than it is to being the correct number.
Is there an enemy stuck in the wall somewhere? I feel like there should be a second one here somewhere.
Why are they making a Twisted Metal TV show?
I don't know.
It feels to me like another one of those, like, why that above, like, many, many other IPs? Twisted Metal. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's got a pretty stacked cast. I think, like, Anthony Mackie's in it. Just like, Twisted Metal. Okay.
Let me just look at the playthrough here. I feel like there should be a second enemy here. Like, I'm pretty confident there should be a second one. Because I can hear it, but it's nowhere to be found. Blah. I killed these two. Belongs to yes, yes. Did this. Can't push it, stuck around heading through. I pushed all of the things. Hits the wall, yeah, I did all these things. Jump over the things, yes. I did all this already. Turn from looking room, climb the entrance, twisted hallway. Stationary region of the bubble monsters.
Yobu Tupaki.
With the mild success of the new Sonic movies, how we're gonna have a ton of copycats incoming. It just seems to be the broader trend. I mean, Uncharted made a lot of money. I think Uncharted is like the highest grossing.
Yeah, think of the damage Arcane will do.
Wow, yeah, it's I don't know, we've definitely reached the point where like video games aren't like they're just mainstream. And it might have even taken the industry like 5 or 10 years too long to even realize that. Like if you
Oh, they were so fucking slow with it. It's insane.
Well, yeah, because you could have made like a Halo show or film in 2010. You could have made like a BioShock film in 2009.
Yeah, it's the same thing as them digging the fuck out of every last comic book. It's like, you understand, the reason these things work a lot of the time is just because they're fun ideas and stuff. Like, do you know how many games out there exist that have ideas you've never thought of?
No.
Games have a lot of great premises. There are a lot of great premises in video games that are super interesting. But then the problem is you have like Halo, it's like, well, no, that's too stupid and weird. We gotta make it more mainstream. Not like Halo was already mainstream, not like one of the best-selling games of all time.
That's what I'll never understand. I really wish I could be in that board meeting when the guy does the thing and says nobody wants to have an alien protagonist and be like, do you know how popular these things are? Do you?
You know that like Arbiter is one of fan favorite characters in this series, right?
Why is everyone in this room listening to this man? Has he played Halo?
Can we fire him? Like,
it was kind of that thing again, because I think Rags like looked at their previous writing credits. It just seems to be like this persistent thing of you guys haven't made a lot of things, and then you just get given like a very big task. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that you're like destined to fail. I don't know. The track record hasn't been great though in terms of like handing writers who have like not had a show running. Like, I don't know, man. Your first show running job is like Halo. Seems like a kind of a recipe for disaster.
yeah.
You feel like you'd want to show run something a little bit less ambitious first, maybe. And it's the same with like Michael Waldron. Like you wrote what, like 2 episodes of a television show, and then you get to be like the head writer. and then you get to write a $200 million film, and then you get to write a Star Wars film.
Insane.
Yeah, it is insane. Oh, but it was so popular they put him into KI. That's true, they did put him into Killer Instinct. And yeah, instead of Master Chief. I mean, Sergeant Johnson is the one that's like, everybody likes Sergeant Johnson. I don't know why they decided not to bring him in.
Wait, how did I turn this one?
Is because I'm not familiar with him really. Is he like Apone from Aliens?
Yeah,
Because I know that
He's,
Halo has a lot of references to aliens as well, right? Like
he's basically like the very he's the very determined, like energetic, incredibly like brave and doesn't run away from any fight ever, like hype up, you know, Marines kind of sergeant essentially.
yeah, because like I would even concede that's an archetype, but it's a fucking great one. Everyone really likes that kind of character.
Well, everybody really likes Sergeant Johnson because it's like, there's kind of nothing to dislike about him. He's like a really good guy who puts himself into very dangerous situations to try and save humanity. I mean, he dies trying to help Chief activate the half-constructed Halo. Like, he's the last one. He's there with you to the end. Like, everybody likes Sergeant Johnson. It's really hard not to like him. He's a fun character.
Mm-hmm.
It's why it's such an odd choice to like not have him in.
Like I said, John just fucking like red pilled me on the fact that it's like they use it in season 2. I can almost see it happening right now.
Yeah, I can even see Arbiter one day, maybe now.
And it'll be horrible. They'll do it really badly.
No.
It'll be really bad for both of them, yeah.
It's gonna be great.
But I mean, I so do look forward to the Flood reveal, and I'm sure it's going to make a whole lot of sense that the Keystones apparently guided them to Halo to accidentally release the Flood, and then, I don't know, kill themselves.
Does this one work for the other one?
Yeah, Johnson's line, dear Earth, we regret being alien bastards, we regret, and what was it, and we regret that the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet, ooh, rah.
Oh, it can't work.
The Chief is gonna jump in this tank, roll across that bridge, and blow up any inhuman son of a bitch dumb enough to get between him and the prophet of regret. Pull yourself together, because you're going with him. And then there was like, because Sergeant Johnson, there was a fun running gag in the original games where, depending on what difficulty you played on, there'd be one cutscene with Sergeant Johnson that would have different lines of dialogue. I remember Halo 3 had like 15 different lines of dialogue that they had, just depending on like what one you were playing on. Like, they must love the smell of green, they must love the smell of badass, they must love the smell of testosterone. I think there was one that was like actual product placement. Just like, I gotta get paid too. It's just fun. The games had a lot of fun in them, like funny moments. Reach definitely went for a much more restrained tone compared to the rest of them. But there's camp in those, and humor. It's a fun balance, but we have jokes now super serious, science fiction, contemplative, you know, even though it's thinner than what was made by a bunch of developers who weren't even trying to make something really deep.
Something is amiss.
When I joined the Corps, we only had 2 sticks and a rock, and we all had to share the rock. There's a lot of great lines. Halo had really punchy, strong dialogue. There's so many memorable lines. And the funny part is, it's like, because when John was talking about a lot of choices that were made for that particular sequence on High Charity with Chief leaving Katana behind, that may well not have been intentional, but intentional or not, with a lot of the stuff that came out of those games, it's effective storytelling. There's kind of no getting around that. It looks like you figured out the puzzle there.
See, every time I looked at this thing in the middle, from the angle that I had, it looked like there wasn't a thing to drop in. It just looked like it ended. But it was actually a drop down.
I've watching you fight the skulls is not really a criticism of this game, but maybe more so Breath of the Wild. The game should have better combat than they do. Just attack and dodge and attack is like, man, imagine if, like, I don't know, Legend of Zelda had, like, Devil May Cry mechanics. That'd be cool. I guess that's never gonna happen.
That would be nuts. Deco nuts. See what I did
I
there?
don't think I even need to be, like, that deep. I just think it should be more than just attack. Even if it was, like, heavy attack and light attack, like Dark Souls, that might just be enough. I know the combat's not, like, a part, well, the problem is it's not a huge part of it, but it is a part of it nonetheless. I guess in this game it looks like it's a lot more puzzle solving though. Like combat, you gotta have different strategies for each. Probably should give this game more of a chance. I played it up to like Mountain Place on 3DS and then I stopped.
Death Mountain.
I think I don't know because it wasn't that far into the game. It was like a couple hours at most.
Oh. Hey Spartacus, it's going alright. Metal is all about getting those nuts in. Hell yeah! Saw an article recently about Breath of the Wild. The game journal who wrote it said Breath of the Wild was making him want to throw the controller.
Oh, why?
Why?
I really liked that game. Criticism of the combat, like I said, I thought Breath of the Wild was really cool.
I need to replay Breath of the Wild. There was like something, like it didn't... I played it all the way through, and then it was like... It was alright, I guess. Like, something didn't click for me. I don't know why.
The funny thing for me is, I was playing it a lot and having a lot of fun, and I beat the 4 main bosses, but I just never, like, beat Ganon. Just never did it.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
I went off and did other side missions, and I never got around to, like, finishing the game.
I think one of the problems I had... Because normally I'm one of the people, when I play a game like this, like, oh, I want to do, like, all the side content. And then I think I did like 5 different quests, and all they gave me was like useless shit I had no use for. Or you get like 5 rupees, and you could have gotten like 30 rupees from the same items when you sold them to someone or something.
Right.
Like I did a lot of side quests that I found to be really lame.
I think what I found it enjoyable in that game to just explore for its own sake.
Yeah,
To see, like,
that's...
the place and go, man, that looks cool. I want to go there and see what's there. And usually there was something interesting. It was like Breath of the Wild is kind of like what I want more so out of open world games, where it's like it's not just a bunch of waypoints on the map. You've given me a place that I can interact with like basically all of your mechanics and do some really things that it feels like the developers didn't account for, but almost certainly did. But it gives me that feeling of like, man, I feel like I've discovered something here. I did something that was unexpected. I navigated this area in a way that was unconventional. That was really fun.
Also, oh yeah, this was just the weapon durability. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking about that one.
That was a bad idea, yeah.
Man, that pissed me right off.
The fact that even the Master Sword or whatever it's called, the
Oh.
main one, that has durability too. It doesn't break, but
I had to...
stops being useful.
Yeah, you had to wait and let it recharge. It's like, god damn.
Stupid.
And also the problem is, you find these really good weapons, like, oh man, do I use them now? Or is it better if I use them later on and they get more useful? Or I get more use out of those there? But then sometimes you run out of weapons and then you have to use them.
Yeah, which sucks. I think that there's better ways to incentivize people to use different weapons, you know?
Yeah.
You've always got better options.
Also, well, I like the cooking thing, but they could have put a thing in where it can make multiple meals at once. And not
Probably
have to
should've done that, yeah.
get all the things every time, like you know, listen to this dumbass jingle every single time, and you just don't want to hear it ever again.
No, I agree. There should be ways to, like, not have to do the same, like, little mini task and watch the same animation. It's, like, kind of one of those pet peeves.
I Capri, thanks
yes,
for the reset.
I should be asleep. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I should be asleep, because I am doing Cosmoronic in a few hours. a while away, but still, yes, I should be asleep, but I'm not, and I can't, and I've just had coffee, so not going to sleep now.
I miss playing this so much. Yeah, it's good fun. I really like this game. I really do like this game. I'm actually surprised how well it held up over the years. I was kind of concerned. I replay this now, and I actually think it's gonna be shit. But I'm having a really good time.
You would hope with how because this is often picked for like the greatest game ever made.
It's funny because I named this one always like my favorite game of all time. But at some point I realized I only said that because it's like the only game I played a bunch when I was smaller. I actually don't know if I still like it or not. But
The thing is, I don't know if I could qualify a lot of the games I played as when I was younger as being like the greatest game ever made. Because like, I mean, I really like Crash Bandicoot, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say like Crash Bandicoot is one of the greatest games ever made. I really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a really great core, but
oh, maybe I should have said it differently. I don't mean the best game I ever made, like
No,
the favorite game. I mean,
oh, all my favorites are ones I played when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, I unabashedly, a lot of my favorite games are like the games that I played when I was a kid. There's kind of nothing that can take away the sort of the impression that those games left on me. Young age, like Crash, Ratchet and Clank, the earlier PlayStation 2 like Grand Theft Auto games, the old Mario games like Melee, Double Dash. Yeah, it's kind of. Then again, I guess it's kind of funny because it's just like, are there any of your favorite games that came out like the last 10 years? It's like probably, but they don't just stick in my mind quite as well.
well, for me it's God of War 2018, easily.
Right.
That's
I don't know, I look up.
still currently my favorite game I've ever played.
That seems like a fair choice from everything I hear about it.
Yeah, I fucking love that game. I didn't even play it. I only played it through it like twice. But every time, like both times, I was like, man, this is fucking good shit. A lot of people hate that game, and I don't really know why.
I think some people hate that game because of how it deviates. I guess the old God of War style. It's much more in line with what Sony kind of does now.
Yeah, third person Flumbus.
Third person walkie-talkie. But
Yeah,
I mean,
but this is like really good dialogue and everything. Like it's
well, yeah, that's
good
gotta be
shit.
worth something. The thing I'm looking up at I'm like, what would I consider like a games that really made an impression on me? I mean, I really enjoyed Metroid Dread, but I feel like it's too soon for me to say. Like, you know how much. I did really enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2, and I mean Grand Theft Auto 5. I really like.
Whoops.
See, I was gonna say Infamous. It's like, oh, Infamous is actually like over 10 years old, so
Oh, I got squished.
that doesn't count. Infamous was really cool.
It's infamous. Is
No,
what you're supposed to say.
stop it. It's Infamous.
Just about how he's become.
I wonder if I
fell
thought
into
that's how you.
famousness.
I wonder when I was smaller and didn't speak as much English or any English at all when I played this. Like, I wonder if I called it infamous. I couldn't tell you now.
Cool, actually. Now that I think of it, that's Sucker Punch. Ghost of Tsushima. Sucker Punch is super underrated. Like the Sly Cooper games are really cool. Infamous and Infamous 2 were really awesome. Second Son not so much, but you know, can't all be winners. I guess I'm trying to think of those indie games I would have played as well that for whatever reason are eluding me at this time that left an oh, Shovel Knight was awesome, that's right. I remember I really liked Shovel Knight. Super Meat Boy was super cool.
Oh yeah, I remember Super Meat Boy. That had like some tight fucking controls. That was some good shit.
Yeah.
When I was smaller, you mean 10 minutes ago? Wait, what?
I had something to say there, Mubes.
I want to talk about things I'm discovering and everything ever all at once, but I feel like it's partly spoilers for Metal not having seen it yet, and for the fact that all this will be brought up on EFAP, so I'm just like frustrated.
Yep. Yourself. And
Oh shit, that was timed. Oh god, this one, oh wait.
Rayman Origins and Legends were sweet games. Those were really cool. But they're never gonna make them again because Ubisoft don't make really cool single-player games anymore. Rayman, yeah, those games were like fantastic. But I don't know whether it was like no marketing or just that was kind of the era that they were in. Rayman was sacrificing the altar of the rabbits. Yeah, a little bit, which is super lame. I like that Kingdom Battle game though. That was kind of fun.
It was like XCOM-ish, wasn't it?
It was basically XCOM, but I remember we had a conversation about it, and I think Mola would like it more than XCOM because the percentage chances were like binary. It's 0, 50, and 100, and they're based on very clear parameters. Like, there's never going to be a moment when you don't understand like what chance you have. Yeah. As I'm just scrolling through this list, I'm just trying to see. Well, yeah, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is really fun, but I don't know if I'd call that like a... I feel like that game almost certainly has problems if you go through it. I enjoyed Devil May Cry 5 a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't really play it. I played it through the first time and had a blast, and I think I started a second playthrough, but didn't follow through on it. I was enjoying Hollow Knight until I stopped playing it.
I'm gonna replay that when at some time in like 15 years they actually gonna give us a date for the next one.
Yeah.
I'm having a good day, JD. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing alright. Excited to hear everyone's thought on EAAO. Endgame video was great.
Thanks.
Well, I guess I have to talk about that one on my own because I still haven't watched it and I won't be around for that EFAP.
What one?
Everything, everywhere, all at Schleem's.
Which, by the way, I'll happily watch it with you. Like I said, I gotta see it a whole bunch of times.
I want to rewatch it again.
I watched it again last night. Showed good old ER it.
Alright.
I felt like he'd be a good person to show because he's probably going to be the most likely not to like it, possibly. I think you would have enjoyed a conversation with him about he wasn't fully happy with the messaging, shall I say.
Okay, interesting.
I would go into more depth, but too spoldery.
Alright, you just have to shoot them. I remember. Screw bitch. You fuck you, stupid ghost. Get fucked on.
Alright, the endgame video's cracked 100,000 views, Jesus.
Nice.
Yay!
That was not expected. I was not expecting that many people to watch it.
My last two... My stream and my thingy is available again. Did you guys have any problems with that? Anything of your things got locked to private by YouTube's TISM?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because my last Metals Forge and the last stream bot I uploaded, they both got locked into private. I got YouTube as like, oh, this is like spam, scam, fraudulent stuff. I was like, no, it isn't.
I saw that on Twitter now. I remember you posted that on Twitter.
Yeah. And they actually replied to my tweet, which was a big surprise to me.
You've created the most battered, like, on the internet. They only ever get added because they screw it up.
Yeah. And then they checked and I was like, oh yeah, that's a known issue we're working on. It's like, alrighty. And when I came back home yesterday, I could just put them back into public, so it's all good.
Sweet.
Alright, got this one. Was there a Skulltula we had one of these things? Might have been. Funny, who has got your number metal. They can't hide forever. Do, 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 do. Is it a good game? Psychonaut not exists? Yeah. That's another one I played, liked, and then never finished.
Right.
I know with that one that I did stream that. I did stream that one. And then I stopped for some reason. I don't even remember why. There's way too many of those games that I started, liked, and then just dropped forever.
That happened too.
Yeah, the second Psychonaut, that one kind of went under the radar for a lot of people, I feel like. Didn't hear a lot of buzz about that one.
I think that one got crowdfunded, and then it was like, then Microsoft bought the developer, and then they were actually stemming from that, I think. Unless I'm mistaken, which I might be.
But some people said it was really good, so there you go. Golden Scotola. Shit, I think I yeeted it in this direction. The second one is on Game Pass? Yeah. Yumbus. Time to fight fake Ganondorf. Ganondorf, enough! That's a fancy door. I like doors. Let's see. Save that shit. Nah. Cause I'll leave. Oh no, I've been trapped by very large gaps.
Oh man, there's something really cool I want to tell you about, Fringy. You gotta know about it, about this film. How do I do it? I'm gonna have to. Hey Mel, can you like mute for about 2 minutes?
Wait. Wait.
Effin', you mean?
Yeah.
As soon as it lets me pause.
Okay.
Getting locked out of my own call. Deafen. Wow, getting locked out of my own call. That's fucking horse shit. Nope. Push her off of me. Could just said no. That's too easy. You're just here for eye candy. Oh boy. Ha. What? Wait, do I need to do a side swing? I forgot. Why isn't it flying into his direction? The fuck? I can't see these stupid things. There we go. Okay, can you shoot this time? The fuck? There we go. There you go. I think if you're too close, it doesn't work. There we go. Same time with the magic as in Morrowind. I have no clue. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. Oh, that's not very nice. Don't you beebity boobity to me? It was just a prank, Bo. Punished Link. Whoop, 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 whoop. Storm is here. It looks quite dark outside. Is there still storms happening? I thought I just missed them when I was in the Netherlands. Well, it looks like it's just rain here, though. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, wait, it's still showing me Netherlands region. Oh, it still looks just like rain. It's all good. I can awaken as a sage. I'm sorry, I'll mute in a sec. Sage of the Forest Temple. Always believed that you would come. Because I know you. Well, I did kind of throw away your Ocarina because I got a shinier one. Hello.
Hello. This is non-spoilery, you'll be fine. The one thing I was thinking about was just like, especially on a second watch through, is they have loads of sounds in the soundtrack to match actions in the actual film, and so that alone for me is already enough to compliment like how they scored it. But the individual songs themselves, I also like. I always struggle to talk about music more in depth than that, you know.
It's a bit difficult, isn't it, to like
What?
say that this music is good or bad, correct, you know, and incorrect.
Yeah.
Dude, she looks high as fuck. I think I found my thumbnail. I found my thumbnail for this one. Let me just quickly save that one. Illustration 3. I hope we can keep that trend alive to get a flumpy face for every thumbnail. That would be fun. I know you. No, you don't. And I'm begging to think no one does. High res strikes again. Yeah. He looks so fucking high. It's like, I'm a sage, bro.
She does look like someone who's high in South Park, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, not an item.
You received the Forest Medallion. Sorry.
Man, Luke, not Luke. Link's not looking too great either.
Look, it's old, okay.
Hang on. Okay. This is a good face.
There was only so much they could achieve. Yeah, that's a good face.
Oh, it's just perfect thumbnail material. Everything. It's great.
Staring into my soul.
It's definitely not as bad as the other ones, but it's still kind of funny. Ugh. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout.
Ah,
Daiku, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. Because you, Zarya, broke the curse of the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. well, you're eating leaves, so it's kind of
He just
fucked
starts
up.
like growing and slowly like destroying everything and eating people, and you're like, no.
No, that's not supposed to happen. Thanks a lot. None of them recognize you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. Fucking weirdos. Kill them all. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. You're adopted. You're a fucking orphan. You little cowboy. Well, as you might have already guessed, you're not a Kokiri. You're actually Hylian? I still don't know which one's the right way. I think it's Hylian. Huh?
Isn't it? It's probably Hylian. Oh, yeah, I'm mixing up myself now.
Because that's
God damn it.
it's called Hyrule, so I would
Hylian.
guess Hylian.
Wait, what are the two options?
Hylian and Hylian. Hylian just sounds wrong to me, so
Yeah, I would opt for Hylian because of Hyrule.
Hyrule,
But
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
You're actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Link is like, what the fuck? Where are my parents? Nice voice crack there. I hope you like that one.
Beauty.
I'm happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Imagine you learn you're adopted from a nut. Hey, I was just born. You're adopted. Being so high that you get your entire life story from a talking nut and accepting it as true. This kid from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. You mean a boy child?
Yes.
The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, lame, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. I'm getting bored of doing the voice already. Bear was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. The chosen nut. What is this fire? I don't know. He's smoking a blunt. I don't know. You have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. You must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Tumblis, break the curses. Return peace to the thing. I think Zarya's mad that I threw away her ocarina she gave me as a token of friendship. Because I found a better, shinier one with magic powers. Fuck her ocarina. Yes, not even blue. Hey, what up, douchebag? I feel like I've known you for a long time, mister. Fuck you. Don't like any of you. Naruto, ring the bells of awakening. Oh, where are those? Are they in the Temple of Time? Are they guarded? Is one of them guarded by some gargoyles? Fucking hope so. Wow, wow. Boom, 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 boom. I guess I can go to any temple I want, really. Question is, which one do I want to go to? I guess I can go Epona. Epona. The back half of this game just turned into Dark Souls 1. That would be wild. I think Link would do okay in Dark Souls. Even has a weapon already. I mean, should be fine. Ooh. No, he talks to nut trees. Yeah, fair. Fuck off, ghost.
I think you mean piss off, ghost.
See, no one said anything. You had to just embarrass me like this.
No, it's piss. The trailer for is out today.
Oh, really?
Wait, sorry, what?
Trailer,
Trailer for...
a new trailer for Thor's coming out today.
Oh, like the main proper big boy trailer, I guess.
Oh, wait, don't even have Epona's song, so I can't even do it.
We get to see probably Christian Bale as Gore, except unlike Gore in the comics, who's this really cool, like, alien-looking guy, it's gonna be Christian Bale in makeup, because you can't relate to a non-human entity. It's because that is a It's kind of lame, because I remember I saw, like, the picture of what he's gonna look like in that film, and then you just see the picture of, like, Gore in the comics. It's like, dude, the guy in the comics looks awesome. Like, I don't know. Why would you not do that? I remember I saw people like, well, you don't hire Christian Bale to not see his face. It's like, man, what a reductive perspective on, like, animated characters.
Yeah.
It's not like... I feel like you could say that about a lot of things. You don't get Josh Brolin to have him be a purple man with a big chin.
Huh. I think it worked out fine for him. Guess I have to be a boy child again and learn Erpena's song.
Cloudy today. Look at this crazy N64 dynamic weather.
I'm using a high-res pack. Those are not the actual skyboxes. Imagine those were the skyboxes back in the day. Fucking blow your mind.
Fine.
And that already blew my mind back as a child, so, man. I wouldn't have survived.
In my recommended, Nikocado Avocado eating 100 nuclear fire spicy dumplings.
Oh, God.
100.
I don't know if
I don't
I
even
could
know.
pull that off. I don't know.
How many of these things? Let me get a photo. How many of these things do you think you guys could eat? Because I'm actually thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe 5 or 6. Maybe.
It's like they're not small.
No, they're huge.
100 is tough. It's tough.
100 is impossible as far as I'm
Oh yeah,
concerned.
I couldn't do 100. I actually think logistically I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'd tap out before 10.
I don't think I'd make it to 10. Though, what if your family's lives were on the line? How many do you think you could eat?
All of them.
I don't think I could. Seriously, I would die.
Oh, I would die. Oh no.
Well, I think it's just the physics.
You just.
Well, my point, I would vomit. Is what I'm saying.
I was to say you just skip the vomit but just die.
Try to get as many as I could, but I think it's physically impossible for like a human being that many in, I guess, less than a day, right? Like the allotted time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what point?
What if you hate your family?
Yeah, but those jackass in a sense. Like I doubt that's. I don't. TOS is like. I don't know what TOS would be for like eating yourself to death. You know.
I mean, if you die on a Twitch stream, you get banned. So there you go.
Okay, he doesn't eat the full 100, but he gets to this amount.
Oh God.
So that's probably like 45, maybe.
Dude, these thumbnails are disgusting. I look at avocado and it's like, it's so like.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
I do not understand this mukbang genre. I don't understand what the appeal is.
Well, I think not all of them are as disgusting as this. I can imagine.
Yeah, but I guess like watching someone eat. That's what like ASMR. I understand to an extent because it's like I guess it's like soothing. Like these repetitive, quiet sounds can be soothing, but I don't understand like the appeal of watching someone eat. Frankly, I don't know if it's like an American thing, having like these big plates of food with fucking sauce and shit all over everything. Like, I don't know if that's like it's something I associate with America for some reason, because like, I don't know, I just don't see meals like that a lot here. And I don't know, to me it's just like really
Well, I'm pretty sure in
So
those
unappetizing.
in those mukbang videos they make like the sauce, like they make like a butter chili sauce, and they have like a whole bucket full of it.
Right.
And they have like this really nice
Dude,
food, like they have like a lobster, and then they just dunk it in.
there's this video I saw where they go to the Heart Attack Grill, which is such a weeb of a place. I kind of want to go there at some point
Quadruple
in my life.
bypass burger.
Yeah. The girl he's with gets a drink. It's like a milkshake smoothie, big thing filled with all kinds of every piece of sugar you could imagine. You know what they put on the top of it?
What is it? A donut?
Little block of butter. It's
I,
like
I don't want to
what?
block. I don't want a block of butter on my fucking
She
burger.
just like picks it up and eats half of it, puts it back on, and just starts drinking. And it's just like that. Is that what?
Stop it!
I guess it's just
The fuck?
I don't know. I guess he's supplying a market that exists, though. You know.
That's the point of that place. Is just what people like getting fucking fat and eating the greasiest, fattiest stuff ever. Fuck it. This is America, baby.
It's freedom, bitch. What did he say? If you over 300 pounds, you get to eat for free.
350, I think. And if you don't finish your meal entirely, they spank you.
Okay.
Oh,
And then,
this
I don't know if
is
you know
never
that-
not
I told-
funny. It's never
I
not
think
funny.
I told
great.
Belle this. I don't know if I told you, Free, but they have a vegan menu. If you open it up, it's just cigarettes.
That's funny. That's a good name.
God damn. Oh.
I mean, like, and the whole place is decked out to be like hospital themed, while also being a restaurant, while also just being, you know what I mean? Like you even get
Yeah.
given a hospital gown when you go in.
Yeah.
This is why I would like to visit that place. I would order the fucking smallest thing, so it would probably still be like a fairly small portion, just movie bob style, but like it would be funny. I hate that place exists. I mean, it's kind of like Marvel, or the MCU rather. Why do you think it exists? Why do you think it's so successful?
Well, it's just it's like when people hate McDonald's for creating fat people. It's like, nah, fat people create McDonald's. You know, like it's
Yeah.
the other way around. The problem starts with the people who want these things. And I mean, it's the same with this mukbang genre, right? Like, because I get the impression, based on what little amount of content I've seen of this Nikocado avocado, that it's like, man, this feels like you're kind of playing into this, you know?
You mean,
But I mean,
Nick
it works,
himself?
right? Yeah, like that he's creating content and he's being provocative in a way, and leaning into it. It seems manufactured in a certain sense.
Yeah.
But the reason why that's the case is because people watch it and it makes them a lot of money.
Yeah, I think he's almost molded by the algorithm, I guess.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are. It's just that this is a particularly destructive form of that, but a lot of people are.
I said
A
before,
lot of
my video style has been molded by it because my clips would go on for longer if not for copyright. So
Well,
maybe
I
that's
mean-
not algorithm, that's just copyright, but
Well, I mean, one for me is that I don't swear in like the first minute specifically to avoid any issues stemming from that. That's not a decision I would make normally, but I mean, it's a trade I'll make.
That one, I've had to there's some videos where I just want, because like part of maybe an approach or a joke is the movie is so bad immediately that I just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I want this way to be there and I'll just take the blow, but yeah, you're right, that if it can be avoided, it's one of the things
it's not going to be the same forever, because I mean, here's an easy one. The type of content we do is like not super YouTube friendly in terms of like what YouTube actually incentivizes. YouTube likes long videos, but they like long videos every day, not long videos every few months.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, like
Yeah.
at some point you need to make a choice about what it is you value creatively, not just the content. The content doesn't dictate anything. You agree to play by those rules. I think it was
that's
like
not the one.
Marco Pierre White talks about how like people, it's like, oh, the Michelin star system, it makes chefs like have incredibly unhealthy, destructive lifestyles. It's like, star system doesn't do anything. Like, people choose to buy into that system. It's not the system's fault that people are destructive in pursuit of gaining accolades under that system, At any point, you can decide not to follow these rules.
Oh, that's not the one I want me to follow. Oh, whatever. Just
But-
time off. I don't remember which one it is, anyways.
No one requires you to decide I want this star. Now, of course, it's more complicated than that because if everybody collectively agrees the system is a determiner of quality, not a determiner of quality, but is an indicator of quality. It's kind of hard not to buy into that, but it's always your choice at the end of the day. You don't have to buy into any system ever, you know?
Yeah, I'm almost hypocritical on this, I think, with how I constantly show the Oscars. However, if you say, like, oh, the main actor is in this is Bill Bob, and I'm like, who the hell's that? And it's like, he's actually won a few Oscars. I'd be like, oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah. Well, and of course, I was happy when Anthony Hopkins won an Oscar for The Father. That made me happy,
Yeah.
even though I don't value the awards, but I guess I do to some extent.
Yeah, maybe it's like a translation of you don't value it, but you value that people would think he did a good job, and people value the Oscars.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's that simple. In the same way that, well, I guess one would be, I'm happy if a game I like sells well, because not because I think that a game selling well is indicative of its value, but just it's like, oh, it's good that they're getting money, and they can make their next projects.
Good job with whatever, like a little dick. Yeah.
There's an argument to be made about quality of the food for certain income levels leading to unhealthy habits and weight gain. But generally, I agree, fat people create fat people. I mean, you're right, though. Like, socioeconomic stuff affects you, what you eat.
Education issues as well.
Yeah, exactly. People aren't 100% rational agents who can make all the best decisions with all access to all information at all times.
Yeah, they might not even know how easy it is to eat way better. They probably are at the point where a lot of people don't know they could be happy on a particular form of eating particular foods that would make them much less unhealthy. Like, there's got to be a reality to some degree.
Yeah, people aren't 100% rational agents. Companies can have an influence on culture and stuff, but it's,
I know.
yeah.
Right. So Moodle in chat gonna watch Morbius for the 4th time. Oh, have fun.
Kind of funny that Morbius is probably better than like a lot of the Marvel movies that come out lately. But it's the one that got the meme reputation for being crap. It probably is, but like, so are most of these comic book movies.
Is this conversation body positive approved? Probably not.
Well, it's not really about like the way that people look, right? It's just nutrition. Because there is that thing of people can be skinny and incredibly unhealthy,
Oh yeah.
and there are people who can be a little bit bigger and healthy and healthier, or people, yeah, not that simple, but
Yeah.
but on the internet, simple answers and simple explanations for complex things get rewarded. So
Yep.
Oh, and another.
speak confidently about things you know nothing about, and then you'll succeed.
I like that cheat code to the internet. If you need definitive and specific information about how to do a thing, just declare to the world how to wrongly do it, and someone will give you that answer then.
Yeah.
Which is a much more reliable way of getting it than asking for that answer.
It's one of the interesting things about, like, almost being, I guess, being a YouTuber or just any online person is that you have a lot more access to information and feedback. Just, you will get it more frequently.
Oh yeah. I see it all the time with, like, tweets where it'll just be like, what's that song with the blah 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 blah? Can anyone help me out? Like, and it's like Google, but with your fan base. And we have it happen all the time on EFAB where it's just like, oh fuck, it was that film, you know, the one with the cowboy and the thing, and it's like really distant and specific, but there's always one shadow that's like, oh yeah, that. And you're like, yes, that's the one.
I love when because I saw threads like this where people could only think of the melody and they just thought, oh, I'm looking for this song, and just wrote down like dun 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 dun, like something like this, and then someone just immediately gets the song and posts it with a link, and just like, wow, that worked.
See, that's the thing. If we bulged ourselves, man, you know, like humans are capable of a lot when you know, it's like all the brains are connected and all the bad information is erased.
Mm-hmm. Hey, all the things for the resub.
You'd be like Brainiac.
Imagine being subbed to this German. Just don't forget, this sub is a lot of money for someone of my color. It's probably my favorite Boogie clip ever.
Wait, what did he say again? Which
Oh,
was your favorite one?
the one's like, oh, $3 probably probably a lot for
Oh,
someone
that's
of your color or something.
That's a lot of money for a person of color. So,
It's
I know, it's really funny.
You know what's funny as well about that clip is he made a much more edgy, like, approved and chill commentary just before that. Do you remember? Because the guy who sends the message says something like, "It donates $3," and then he says something like, "I'm still black" or something like that. And Boogie's the first thing Boogie says is, "Hey man, glad to hear you're still black." Like it's like a slightly edgy comment because of there's implications behind the sentence, but it's a commentary more so on the fact that the guy said I'm still black. It's just like, what a strange thing to say, but it's
Yeah.
nice and chill. Everything's fine. And then he just falls into saying that $3 is a lot for black people. Like, what the fuck?
Good old-fashioned Freudian thing.
Yeah, because the funny part about that is that if someone who was more inclined to be a racist or have edgy humor said, $3, that's a lot for people like you, huh? We'd all be like, whoa, it's an edgy joke. But and you test your limits there. But the problem with Boogie's one is it wasn't a joke.
No,
It was just an
he
observation.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, that's way worse.
it's way worse.
I like how man, he's
Ah.
just a
Hey, thanks,
nobody
BT.
respects him anymore.
Thanks
He
for
gets
the
himself
resub.
into trouble every day. Every day he says something that gets him in trouble.
Yeah. Good stuff.
God, it's just he's got so many. He can't live stream. He just can't do it. It reveals too much.
um. Two questions for y'all. Favorite N64 game? Ever played Conker's Bad Fur Day? I think I played it a little bit, Conker's Bad Fur Day, but never played through it.
I played it up to just before you fight the Pooh King, or whatever he is, and it froze on the emulator and I couldn't play it anymore, and I was like, oh
No.
man.
I haven't played it. My
mean-
favorite N64 game is probably Super Mario 64.
Yeah, that's a game like I go
I'm gonna go
back
ahead.
to all the time.
I'm a guess that Maulers is Banjo-Kazooie.
You know what's funny is I was thinking for a second, like, what is my favorite N64 game? And yeah, I prefer that to Mario 64, so probably, yeah.
Mhm.
Do you prefer that to Banjo-Tooie?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Right.
find Banjo-Tooie went too big for me. I way prefer Banjo-Kazooie. I felt like Banjo-Kazooie's levels were much more tailored and, how do I put this, like, they felt much more handcrafted compared to levels
Yeah,
that got a bit
yeah.
unruly. And apparently, like, one of the bigger reasons they didn't want to make Banjo 3E like an actual sequel, because I don't know if you guys know about the nuts and bolts situation.
I'm vaguely familiar with it.
Part of the reason was that they felt like the only way to go was to make it bigger again, and that it'd become too hard to maintain because literally your main character are just too slow. Like, it becomes, it becomes ridiculous when you have to, because Banjo-Kazooie levels aren't even small. Like, if you have your last collectibles on the other side of the map, then walking from where you are to that, it's not a short amount of time. And so they, 2E expanded, and then 3E they were looking to expand again, so they're like, no. They had a lot of dumbass logic for making nuts and bolts, unfortunately. Like, nobody wants to play collectathon platformers anymore. It's like,
Wow, and then Super Mario Odyssey comes out. It's like one of the best-selling 3D Mario games ever.
It's just, but like, it's kind of the same as if they adapted Halo and they were like, nobody wants to see a fucking military, like, conquest sci-fi war. You're like, wait, what? Why would you say that? Where are you getting this from?
I think they got that from like gaming press, because gaming press would often make statements about what were like expectations of reasonable, like what people expected and what people sort of wanted from games, and they were wrong, clearly, because there are so many projects were, hey, we're gonna make something. I mean, that was how the ukulele got crowdfunded. Was this is Banjo Kazooie? You guys like Banjo Kazooie, right? You like collectathons. That was the whole stick.
Also, here's the hyper hot take though. I've had this for a while. I adore Banjo-Kazooie. I think Banjo-Tooie is like not as engaging for me, but I actually like Nuts and Bolts quite a bit.
That probably is a hot take.
Because every Banjo-Kazooie fan hates Nuts and Bolts, and they hate it for good reason. And that reason is you get Call of Duty 1, and then 2, and then 3 comes out, and it's fucking Tetris. And you're like, what? The problem, of course, is but Nuts and Bolts had a lot of bugs, but it was one of the most creative games that I had played at the time, and I really would like to replay it, but I'd have to get a 360 again and the game. I think that's the only way I can play it anyway. Because even emulators are all fucky with it. But the game, this is what I mean. You guys are familiar with Banjo-Kazooie, at least vaguely, right?
Yeah, no.
So you walk around, you collect stuff. Nuts and Bolts is a game about how you have to collect and unlock car parts to create cars to race and complete challenges. It's like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything that's come before in this series? And the creators are literally like, oh, I mean, you guys like racing around and stuff, right? So it's just like that's obviously why it would be fucking hated. It's like, because you might, I think it's an interesting comparison to be like, I hate Mario Kart because like it's not at all like Mario, where you jump around and stuff. Like this is bullshit. You're in a cart. But the thing is, it was so definitively a side series, like an alternative to the main line, that I think people got to take it for what it was, and it's also really well made. But Nuts and Bolts is like what replaced Banjo 3E. So it was like, why the fuck did you give us this instead of the main line? Which, if it happened to Mario, maybe that would have a similar sort of backlash. But it's a really unfortunate launch because I only played it, if I remember, to like experience the meme, to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna play this really in the same way I did Dark Souls 2, kind of. But then I was like, I like this though. This is fun. The creativity with your vehicles, it's like actually really detailed, and the game is. I'm trying to think of other games that do this, but you know how like a really fun way of balancing not being perfect, in that you can create vehicles that they may not have expected you to, because you put certain things together that are distant and surprising, and then you can complete missions in really bizarre ways. Like, that's really cool to me, and fun.
I mean, that's interesting as a concept.
And like, yeah, and they flew as well, right? Like you could have different courses that are completed by making you you could go with the fastest ground vehicle, or you can fly and get shortcuts, but it'll cost you like defenses. You even have like attacks and shielding and weaponry and stuff. And like, yeah, I don't know. I just I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, maybe it's comparable to Halo Wars. That's probably a good example where people just like, what the hell? Even though the problems for that are just that it's a really limited RTS. It's like RTS for kids.
Well, it's RTS for Xbox, right? You just lose out a lot because it's for Xbox.
I haven't played like all console RTSs. I don't know if they're all like that simple.
There aren't many. That's
yeah,
kind of
there
the
wouldn't be
thing.
many.
PC specific.
Well, because like a lot of Halo Wars' design is around the fact that you're using a stick to move around as opposed to the mouse, and it's kind of awkward.
Wait, can't I raise him? Hang on. How's that working? Dismount, stop, and press A. Wait, how do I... Huh? What do I need to do so I can raise him?
Verb.
Uh-huh. Where should I go? No, what? So this one's... I have to do this. I have to do the riding twice? Okay. Time's up, young man! You little dick splash. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to parts of Legend of Zelda I hated. Yeah, I remember racing this guy is actually pretty tough. Let's see if I can pull it off even. Race me, Kamyam. Hey, Shell, thanks for the gifted soup. Getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap round the coral with that horse? Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees. Do it. Dude, you got wrecked, bro. Great, Gandor found out about this humiliation. How about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. Fine. Oh shit, I couldn't get past him at all. I think you want to go down to 1 and then wait until all of them go back up, I think. There was like a certain flea we gotta do. Oh, he took the rupees anyways? What a piece of shit. Oh, fuck off. Now I have to get rupees. I forgot it was so expensive. Shut up, Vin. Those body blocks are annoying. Yeah. Dang it. Now I need coinage. Well, guess I'll come back later when I got cashish. Guess could go to Zora's domain maybe. Werehorse? Well, I just tried to win it, but he beat me on the second one, and now I don't have enough rupees to play again.
God, you fucking suck, dude.
Hey man, this is mean. Hurting my feels. Well, Chad agrees with you, so there you go. Not surprising, but you know.
Had you beaten him first try, I think everyone would have been like, well, that was fine, I guess. It was okay.
Yeah. Checks out. There's something off topic I would like to throw at you.
Alright.
I mean, off topic? I mean, we're not talking about anything specific anyway, so...
I was gonna say, what's the topic?
That's why I got confused there. Can a sentence that starts with "as a German" be anything other than a brain fart? Fuck off. Do, 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 do. Swampling, 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 swamp. Someone said the topic was metal sucking at games yet? No. I was trending on the Bird app, dear lord, the brain damage. Oh, that was trending on the Bird app? It's a good app. That's not cash, that's magic juice. Thank you. Huh? Wait, do I even have to do this? I do. Wait. Oh wait, I need. That was the Song of Time. I need to play the other one, right? There it is. Ah, yeah. Minoritisms. Once I finish out, then they're old. If you're not playing a game, get out rule.
Why do you? This- Why do you guys think it is that people are much more likely than not to be focused on themselves rather than other people?
Wait, what?
Like, what do you think spurs that? That people typically tend to focus inward rather than outward.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, I guess I'm asking why do you think that's the case?
Just basic survival instincts.
Yeah?
We're concerned with
guess,
staying safe and alive.
I guess the question is like, why is there nothing that prompts change in that regard? Given that the environment we live in now, it's like I guess survival instincts feel a little less.
I think there is. I think we are concerned with community health as well.
Right.
But I don't think it'll ever
But I
trump
guess,
the health of yourself because everything else sort of extends from that. Even your perception of how healthy other people are would require your own health.
I guess that's well, yeah, because it's difficult to frame anything other than how it affects you because all you have is your experience of life, which is yours alone, and nobody else. Like you can't transmute it onto anybody else, or
Yeah.
I guess the reason why I think about that is because it seems like it's generally acknowledged that people who are outwardly focused are more likable and can do a lot of great things by being outwardly focused, and everybody kind of knows this, but like most people aren't like that. Because it seems like it's kind of it is not the natural way that most people are.
Yeah.
I'm better than everyone else, so why should I give a shit about them?
Because they're themselves all the time. Well, yeah, but think about this, right? Like, if there's like a novelty that comes from interacting with somebody who isn't you, considering you spend all of your time with yourself, why would it be that you would have people who, like, whenever they have a conversation, they always have to find a way to make it about themselves again? isn't that interesting considering that you're with yourself all the time and you know what happened to you? You know everything that happened to you. You were there, like you saw it. I guess it's that they don't, and you want them to know it. It's kind of funny.
Why is the camera so close here? What the fuck?
There's a hierarchy about this. Isn't that like, what's his name's hierarchy of needs? But I'm not even sure how much I agree with that. Because it's like, I think it puts like survival right at the bottom and then self-actualization at the top. But yet, I feel like there are a lot of examples of people who will do things that are essentially self-actualizing, that are, like, I mean, a heroic sacrifice. What is that other than achieving self-actualization at the expense of your own life? I guess it's just kind of funny that society kind of broadly recognizes that it's an incredibly noble thing to do, like lay your life down to save someone else or to stand up for something you believe in. That is like a full acknowledgement of essentially giving up everything that you have in service of other people. And yet, maybe that's why it's so valuable, because we know that most people, like, it's just not...
Fuck.
It's not...
But yeah, that was going to be the first comment I had, was like, yeah, but it's not that common, is it?
Yeah.
Why it's praised so much. I don't think most people go out of their way to make conversations about them in general, but most people put themselves and their needs over other people. Well, I think a lot of people subconsciously do that, will bring the conversation back to them. That's kind of why I asked the question, because I think if you pointed it out to somebody, they wouldn't be happy with how often they do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But, and yet, you know, it's difficult to make yourself do that. Like, ask people questions and intently listen to them and not just wait for them to finish talking so you can talk, you know?
Oh, wait. Oh, I hate this. Flumpy N64 controls sometimes do suck.
I guess I'm sometimes struck by the absurdity of life in general. Like, in terms of just like the nature of all of these social structures and sort of goals that people have that are kind of like, what do they even mean, really? You know, like, we're just a bunch of atoms, like,
Yeah.
just sort of blast around the universe. It's like, man, I really care about this thing. It's like, guess who else cares? No one ever for all of time. That's it. 100 years from now, no one will remember who you are unless you're really important. 1,000 years from now, even less people, unless you're super duper important. And in 1,000,000 years, we're all either going to be dead or not humans anymore, and nobody will care anymore.
I can't. No, I don't.
Hey, I'm a jellyfish, leave me out of your broad comparisons, Frog. I don't know the nature of jellyfishes, you know, I don't know what's important to a jellyfish. Maybe what's important to a jellyfish is like, man, I sure do love floating here in this here water. It's so nice, just being sedentary.
It's pretty chill. I like it here.
Oh, look, something I can zap.
Ooh, that doesn't happen a lot. Please stop.
I notice how often I make the conversation about myself, but it's usually from an intent to be understood. I think being understood is like one of the most important things that we value, like mostly... No, let me rephrase that. I think that feeling understood is incredibly important to most people.
Yeah.
To know that the experience you have of life is not, like, isolated. It's the reason why people often find, like, camaraderie in misery, right? Like, you know, when you're working on an assignment at uni or school or something, and then everyone's like, oh, it's so hard. It's like, oh, yeah, right? It just makes you feel, like, not insane or alone.
Yeah.
It scares people the most.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Exactly.
unfortunately, this overall mindset is really bad for future generations.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I mean, a lot of people don't care about what happens after them. Like even
Oh, I get what you mean, right? Yeah, like it's one of the things with climate change.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
like, I'm gonna be dead. I don't have to suffer the consequences, so I might as well extract as much wealth from the planet as I can while I'm alive. Fuck everybody else. Or even more so, like, well, my family will be okay because I'm rich. So, like, who cares about everybody else? if you're not already aware that you don't matter in the grand scheme of things, it's better to hear it sooner rather than later. Yeah, I think it's kind of liberating. But I mean, nothing matters. Wow, sorry, we're getting into the nihilism again.
Oops. Up there.
Jellyfish must find it funny that they force people to piss on others. People many times are not entirely aware of what they truly feel or believe necessarily. They don't give it much thought beyond what they feel initially, so when presented with an alternative view in a convo, they make it about themselves because they're also trying to come to grips with the notions that they haven't fully considered. That's an interesting thought. I mean, yeah, I don't know how consciously people think about the majority of things they do. I'm pretty sure it's agreed upon that the majority of things that we do are subconscious, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's like different tiers of it as well. Like it can start with, oh, I actually don't want to help this person with anything, and that's why I say I don't have time, even though I totally have.
well, yeah, it's and I guess the really scary part is there's no real way to like consciously analyze your subconscious because your conscious thoughts are created by your subconscious. There's no way to really analyze it. Like, it's kind of an iceberg in a sense. It's like the thought you recognize are informed by many thoughts that you don't recognize that are beyond your control. Oh, this is a fringy stream. What's Metal doing here? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about these things.
I'm sorry that we're not talking only about cum today. Jeez.
Oh shit, Al's here. Hey.
Oh man.
When does anyone just sit down and introspect or consider an opinion they had on their own? I don't know. I do it, but I don't know.
I was about to say, I don't know if it's vain or not, or the opposite, but like I do it a lot.
I do it a lot because I don't really trust a lot of, like, I don't know. I'm an idiot. Like, I don't really know that much. So I think it's a good practice to have to just like be like, wait a minute, is that true?
Oh yeah, I love interrogating myself.
I kind of adore Socrates, and the reason why I do is because the Socratic method, as far as I'm concerned, is like one of the best ways to just think. Just keep asking yourself why, and then run it down to like some sort of core, because it's yeah, like it's a lot of things that you think may stem from like pretty irrational or thin justifications, and you may just never find a reason to confront that. You'll just be like, well, yeah, of course this is true. Like, obviously this is. I think I'd be surprised by how many people could even defend like freedom of speech as a principle meaningfully, like beyond a couple of questions. Even though it's a thing that a lot of people say they really value, but I genuinely wonder, like, if you got asked. I mean, I even wonder myself if I could give like a really good explanation for why I value it, and if I could account for any of the little minor things that'll like kind of throw a wrench into I don't know that there's anything that's really simplistic in terms of answers on these things.
There's a lot of nuance and context and everything that you have to consider.
Yeah,
My
it's
God.
kind of,
Sorry.
Wait, that's not true. The Halo TV show had 265 drafts?
yeah, apparently it
What?
did. Yeah, I know, it's
That's-
pretty hilarious, isn't it?
What,
That's embarrassing.
Surely they mean it got like completely changed several times, because
I
like
think that's what they mean. I think so. Because the
Yeah, I
show's
did-
been in development since 2013.
ugh.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder it's so Frankenstein-y. Like,
Mhm.
200.
Pretty
Ew.
funny. Yeah,
Stop making redrafting look bad.
And you only drafted it once.
Oh, prick. 200 and... Gee, my god.
If anything, I've noticed one simple pattern, that people who are the most sheltered and never had to deal with reality are the ones less likely to introspect. They never had to before. Yeah, I mean, I guess adversity, I think, like, adversity kind of forges people in a way that's, wow, the problem is I don't want to say, like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, because it's kind of, like, not true. Something cannot kill you and destroy you, like, to the point that you can't come back from it. That's kind of one of those black pills. It's like, yeah, no, sometimes an experience can just like ruin you. But I mean, yeah, I guess I would agree that like a lot of the time, like meaningful growth comes from a serious challenge. It's kind of what humans do, problem solvers. And so like when you're it's the reason why I haven't changed on this. I might have said failure is the greatest teacher, but I think Paul kind of convinced me out. Failure is a good teacher because when it's a painful experience, it could really enforce a lesson. But then again, failure can teach you really bad lessons. How many people get scared away from investing in the stock market long term because they make a mistake with an investment, they screw up, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not cut out for this." It's like, well, that's kind of the wrong lesson, like kind of objectively the wrong lesson.
Well, that's why I think Whiplash has the more nuanced argument, which is like Fletcher establishes pretty quickly that you're not going to discourage the greatest person ever just by being harsh to him, and it's like, well, I guess you'd never know.
Yeah, you don't know. Like maybe Charlie Parker might have been like maybe he wouldn't have been discouraged. That doesn't, you know what I mean? It's like people are
who knows what incredible artists we never got to have because they were discouraged.
Exactly. Well, it's kind of like that. I mean, it even gets as simple as like if you had like a really good tutor at school or something, like how like a lot of rich people that have tutors for their kids, and then they like have high level of achievement. It's not like the poor person couldn't have achieved that, but they didn't have access to the resources that could have propelled them further.
Like the was it a saxophone player or something that Fletcher?
Charlie Parker. Wait, sorry. Are you talking about
the one that kills themselves?
Oh yeah, like he had an earlier student who's trying to, because he always wanted as Charlie Parker, and he thought that kid was going to be Charlie Parker, but he went off the rails.
Yeah, and then like they theorized that might have been connected to his treatment of him.
Yeah.
Which I feel like the film is doing that on purpose. It's just like, think about it. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because it's kind of like I mean it's Fletcher says things that are interesting and that they can be true, but I mean, Fletcher is not somebody whose perspective should be accepted wholesale, at all. That's his opinion.
No matter how much Chet discourages metal, he just keeps coming back again and again. Disgusting.
And what if achieving your potential, becoming the best, makes you miserable versus the person who gave up with content? Well, yeah, it's one of those, one of the whole ideas of the tortured artist is, in a sense, the artist sacrifices themselves to create something wonderful, even if it destroys them, so that they can give something to other people that's really valuable. The problem is it's really hard to square those sorts of things away, right? Like, what does it mean to create something that's really meaningful to a lot of people, but you're not happy? All you have is your experience of reality,
You gotta see that tweet.
Yeah, I saw that. Stupid.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, let's compare. Like, as if these are like for like.
It's not that the Nazi flag isn't bad because it's a flag. It's
because it's what it represents.
Yeah.
Like, for people who don't know, somebody's like worried yet, and they have a picture of like somewhere in England that has a bunch of Union Jacks hanging on a street, and then they also have one of like Nazi Germany. There's a bunch of the Nazi flag. It's like, man, these are not the same thing at all.
And then she said, to clarify, I am receiving abuse for this tweet.
I mean, I wonder why. I wonder if there are any people who might be upset by that comparison. The country that helped stop this regime, and you're there like comparing their flag. Wow.
Fuck me. Yeah, exactly. Like, why do you never realize the damage you're doing?
Well, it's just like, man, did I upset people with this stupid thing I said? It's like, yeah, it's possible. You're not the only person who has feelings.
But they can't see the world outside of themselves.
Wow, I mean, that's, isn't it funny that that's like one of the first things that you learn as a child is like a level of object permanence, that there's a world that exists beyond you, that just because you're not present doesn't mean, and yet there are adults who don't fully appreciate that.
You'd like have a subconscious understanding that you're the protagonist for a long time.
Yeah, and then eventually you realize, oh wait, well, it's you know how like people point out the meme of the guy in the bus is like, all these people are sheep, not like me. It's like, yeah, everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that they're the protagonist.
I did summarize the best by, you're all individuals.
No, I'm not. I fucking love that. It's so good.
It's a good line. It was in class. It was a huge point that people put so much value on perfection. Hence, perfect practice makes perfect. When it's been shown to be extremely detrimental to learning and motivation. Mistakes are a great teacher. How you deal with failure is a result of how you practice. I think it's a Winston Churchill quote. Is like another way to spell perfection is paralysis. Like that your pursuit of being perfect just scares you off of being even trying. You know, I mean, I think everybody kind of understands this notion, right? You don't even start on like a creative enterprise because you're worried about screwing up. It's like, well, you gotta screw up. You just have to. Like, get used to it. What you're gonna make is not gonna be perfect. Get used to it. Just make something. Do anything. Make anything.
Yeah, even if you don't feel like it. Do you know how many streams and things I started even though I didn't want to? And then I just had fun. It was like, oh, that was worth it. I'm glad I did that.
I'm glad you said that because it's like, especially when you don't feel like it, you have to be willing to do it. That's what it means for somebody to do it like long term and do it reliably. Is motivation is fleeting, but like routine and just doing things even when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Yeah, that's another one. Like perfect doesn't really exist. Protagonist viewpoint is more reason for the selfish impulse versus community good. I think it's just you have only your experiences, so it's kind of hard to appreciate how like a sacrifice that you make, you know, like you can feel good about that, but you as the individual have lost those resources, you know, so kind of.
Always a huge point in sports to train even when you don't want to. Oh yeah, I mean, amount of times I was like, I don't actually want to move today, but you know what, I'm just gonna do it anyways.
It's funny, we're talking about this while I'm playing Mario Kart instead of like drawing.
Also, I'm just gonna get something.
I'm the only one doing work out of all of us.
I'm streaming, that's like work.
He's streaming, that's work, yeah. Kind of.
Wow. Mel, people thought you were having fun. You just
Shut
revealed
up.
the truth. No fun, just work.
It's just work! I hate streaming!
Perfect when I draw. Perfection is stagnation. I can't learn cool techniques if I think my art's already perfect. I mean, that's absolutely true.
Let's get something to drink, be right back.
Recognize if you're perfect, it's like, what's the point of even doing anything anymore? Like, just you know, you've learned everything. There's nothing for you to master. You're done. You're finished. You got it.
Which is actually why when you get to like you say just any game where you're progressingly getting more powerful weapons or something, when you get the most powerful one, you dominate everything. You're like, oh, I'm bored now.
Exactly. Humans need problems to solve. We don't stay content for long. I just remember one of my friends one day waking up to me to telling me if I had to deal with half the shit you went through, I would have given up. Well, so something that I think about sometimes that helps put things into perspective is but kind of is almost it's kind of not helpful and more so just interesting as like, I don't know, man, like the life of the average person living in like a Western democratic nation is a hell of a lot more stable and pleasant than like the life of most people, not only in the world right now, but also just like historically. There used to be a time when like a dude is like, man, I had a shower this month, like that was really cool for that guy, you know. Meanwhile, if like I was thinking about it this morning, I kind of had a cold shower, like the hot water wasn't coming out, and I was getting a little bit pissed off. And then I'm like, wait a minute, this is like a shower. This is not like this is pretty recent as like a thing that a human gets used to. But that's kind of the nature of people, is we acclimate to the circumstances we're in, both good and bad in a sense. But it doesn't really help, right? You can't tell somebody like, look, you live better than a king did like 300 years ago. It's like, yeah, cool, but like I look across the street and I see my neighbor's got like a cool new car and I don't have it. You know, you only compare up, you don't really compare down. It's like how you think your life sucks because you see everyone on social media. Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing that's been incredibly detrimental to the collective mental health of humanity, it's probably social media. It makes it really easy to compare. Like if you have no, I think one of the ways I think about this honestly is like, you look outside and you see a bird. They don't really care what's going on like in the world, in the human world. You know, they're like, I'm a bird. I'm collecting my my little twigs to create my my little nest, and I'm gonna go fly around and grab some worms and eat them. Nom nom nom. Look at me, I'm having a great time as a bird. Bird doesn't really compare. He don't look over at the human like,
Hello.
man, that Xbox is pretty cool. He just flies around and does his own thing. He doesn't care, because he's incapable of recognizing these things, you know. Whereas obviously humans compare all the time.
Who's having a really cool Xbox?
No, I was just saying, birds don't care about human squabbles, and so
Oh,
they're
no.
probably pretty chill and happy with their lives.
Yeah.
Even though their lives are a hell of a lot harder than the average, like, American or Australian or, like, British person.
Oh shit, I needed another thing. Ah, balls. Well, back to the pushy boy. Oh, those respawned? That's shit. Ah, dingus. There we go. Nice. Oh fuck, now I need to push it there again. Annoying. See? Metal sucks at gaming. See? Yeah, see? Wait, hang on. Rude. It's like everything. Gaming, drinking, talking about deep topics. I like how Sakes will probably be banned in like any other Twitch stream. For constantly shitting on people.
Yeah, have a week off, you insulted me. Go keep hating your life then, working.
Let me get that mod thing out and put them on the pedestal. Imagine thinking about it with anyone else's Twitch stream. Only goes as deep as his cup of alcohol allows him to. Hey, at least isn't agreeing with you. That'd be actually ban worthy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Wrong button. I wonder, I didn't even check because the fucking Metal's Forge was like yeeted like the next day, so I don't even know if that did anything to numbers. I've never had the experience, so I don't know if that just fucked everything up or something. I don't know. Probably won't even show up a lot because I just did a random movie. And I actually never checked if it's actually working properly, but I think it should be working fine. That's not YouTube. Hang on. Let me check. I'm curious now. What's this? If Master Chief didn't show us butt crack, he would have been melted. True.
I don't know why everybody's been so mean to you in chat.
Oh, that's just what we
I
do.
know.
That's just what we do here.
No, I figure it's nice.
209. That is pretty lower than all the other ones I had the last couple of weeks. Oh well. YouTube flames be YouTube flames. Just happy that it's back again. Band metal.
Now I'm going down like another rabbit hole in my head. I find it kind of funny and interesting that how much stock we put into like social capital and credit, when it's kind of like doesn't really exist except in our heads. But then again, I guess you could say that a lot of things only exist in our heads, like money.
Yeah.
Many things that we've created are essentially like a weird social, like a consciousness that extends into multiple people, but it doesn't really exist. You could all just choose to not value it, but you won't. You know? If everybody in the world was like, hey, that money thing's pretty lame, but they won't, because everybody else values it, so it never stops.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess the reason why I'm thinking about it is because I'm just thinking about how, like, I remember one of the things that kind of became really apparent in thinking about that whole Hassan arc was like, man, it feels like so much of this just pretending to be like a great person on the internet for clout, attention, and fame and accolades. Just like, man, it's just like it's not even really anything. Like, so many people put so much stock into it.
Yeah, it's always you gotta have this and that. Like, oh, look at my cool car, and look at these things, and
That's the funny one to me, isn't
look
it?
at
Like,
cool I am.
Because you can always be really reductive, and that kind of takes the fun out of it. Yes, look at your like metal box thing that has some like little circles underneath it, and then it goes vroom vroom, very cool. You know?
No.
But I mean, that doesn't really mean much. Everybody's like, wow, look at that Ferrari. Isn't that cool? And I mean, I'd probably say that too, even though I know it's like just kind of stuff that is not going to exist in a million years.
Yeah,
The universe exists a lot longer than a million years, so...
Yeah, it's gonna be here for a bit, but we won't be. At least I got a cool car while I was here. That was epic.
I guess that's all that there is to it. Is like, at least I got it while I was here, and then now I'm dead. Like, it's just
Nah.
a bit.
Well, you have to put things in perspective. Like, because of money, cars, like even fucking stupid views or whatever on a video.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a funny one too, isn't it?
'Cause that's something I just learned pretty quickly. It's like, it doesn't really matter in the beginning, just be consistent.
Should it matter that it won't exist in a million years, though? Oh, I guess I'm just saying that's something you can tell yourself to just remind yourself about how nothing matters. If you want to be super nihilist.
Yeah.
Remember, this planet ain't gonna exist forever. And even if humans survive and don't become extinct, we'll become extinct anyway, just by becoming something different. Whether that's something we do ourselves or just naturally evolve into something different, it will happen. And a lot of the things that we value as important will probably just, like, not be eventually. And it doesn't even really matter, right? Because, like, what does that mean in the grand scheme of things in the whole cosmos and all of the universe? Like, the sun doesn't have a perspective, or empty space, or, like, comets and stuff. Or even the other animals that live here.
Oh wow, 2 jump attacks and that's it? I remember that wolf being much harder when I was younger. Burn me with all my cars and junk like the pharaohs of old.
Yeah.
From 1 to holy shit, how would you rate this fucked up home life, bad health with a non-functional immune system, constantly sick, operated on since age 12 just to stay functional and clinically dead twice? Wait, what? How would you rate this? Fucked up home life, bad health with a non-functional immune system, constantly sick, operated on since age 12 just to stay functional and clinically dead twice. That sounds like pretty holy shit. That sounds pretty awful, really.
For you bringing us down, man. Sorry, come.
And come. Yay! And yet I survived the entire thing. Good! Now I can be here and say come with all of us. Come! I got iron boots. Now I can do heavy walking.
Oh, there's Sheik.
Yeah.
Zelda, though.
Wow, spoilers.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
my-
Mario.
This is Mario. And my name is Tumblis. You wasted your time. This is all there is. Just ice and death. We meet again, Tumblis. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. Should head to the water temple. Boom, 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 boom. The monster in the water temple is the source of this curse. Oh, you mean like in every temple? They be sealed under some thick ice. Speaking of which, we're already seeing evolution in progress. If you put your thumb and pinky together, bend your wrists slightly a squeeze, you can see if you have a tendon in your wrist. Many people don't have this because it's redundant and it's being evolved out of humans. Some people have one on one side and not the other. It's quite neat if you do have it. They can use it to replace another tendon should it be torn like an accident or something. That's interesting. Someone clipped Fringy saying come. And it just says, Fringy says come. That's where we at. Excited comes everywhere. My microphone stand is having a boner again. Stop it. No come for you. You stay down there. I like how it's not squeaky anymore, but now it just won't stay down. It's like I put Viagra on my microphone stand. And here's the good part. Survived till now, born in 1984, most successful of my siblings, high demand at my place of work, still sane for the most part. Nice. Very cool. All this conversation and today will simply be remembered as Fringy Cum Day.
I'm sure I've said it before.
Oh, that was a satisfying can opening of some Dr. Pooper diet version, or Zero, whatever you prefer to call it. Yo, I got spare parts. Let's go. About to sell them to extra. Start to sell them extra tendons. Now listen to the serenade of water. What if I don't want to? Oh, I don't have a choice. Okay. Add legendary from 2008 to the game list, Moodle Man. You get an extra kidney. Sell it. Oh. Dude. I love you all. Ha, gay. And now here's my recipe for success. I started ignoring anyone that took the story for boo-hoo, woe is me, instead of look at what shit I survived and I'm still going. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Unless I'm really dumb and don't follow directive right. I'm in the have in one arm, not the other. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, I have to flume in there now. Oh shit, wait, shouldn't I have got... Ooh. Can I go back out here? I don't think I can. I think this one is closed. Oh no, I can. Okay, nice. Oh wait, it's probably... I don't know. It's gonna be faster to just walk around again and get some more of the blue fire, because I need some to get King Zora out of his icy prison. I think it might be faster the other way, to be honest. Because otherwise I have to move the thing around. Made it till now. If I gave up somewhere in the middle, we all break sooner or later. What's important is that you get back up, collect the pieces, and see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, that's a good attitude to have, though. Absolutely. Good stuff. Top Gun Maverick's gonna premiere on a Tuesday here. Oh, that one's gonna come out as well, right? Can we have some more hours? Something. Oh wait, this is just a shortcut to the big. Oh. I need some fiery. Fuck off, you prick! Ow. Dang it. I have to go all the way up there, I think. Ringy, what's it like helming an EFAP podcast? It feels like trying to herd cats sometimes.
Huh? What?
What's it like? Oh, sorry, I was. Oh, well, I mean, the goal really is to make sure that there are good conversations happening, and so a lot of it means just like, a lot of the time that just means letting a conversation play out, giving everybody a chance to speak, you know?
Yeah, I would say that's where the difficulty comes in. It's not actually in wrangling people to better give each other time. It's creating a scenario where you introduce the subject and you give your opinion, but also space for everyone else to start giving theirs. Otherwise, pointless the day, you know?
Well, yeah, and the hard part as well is you don't want to be too overbearing, because obviously, in the case of the Halo video, I had a whole bunch of notes. I basically had written down everything that I thought about the show, and there were parts that I wanted us to get to, but the problem is that it's like a fine line, right? Obviously, it can't go on forever, and if there's important things that you want to get to that you think will be good for conversation, at some point you have to try and nudge it along. You don't want to like take the wind out of somebody's sails if they've got something that that they have to say that's interesting. And plus, I mean, it's a matter of like other people are gonna have different perspectives that you haven't thought of, that are gonna be valuable.
I did see at one point someone was like, "Man, Freeney's talking loads in this episode." I'm just like, it's only because I'm usually the one that always talks.
People said that in the Batman one as well. I remember that.
Yeah, they're just not used to you being the primary POV
much.
Almost.
Yeah, that's kind of how I take that one. It's like, the perspective that you're sharing is pretty worthless, like in terms of an observation.
Yeah, because they're too like I was always the one that did it, just because I don't know, it's on my channel, I guess, and I'm trying to make it run in a particular way. But it's just I feel as though when there's subjects that I'm just not as invested in, it makes no sense for me to be hosting it. Like I said, it may even happen for Rags at some point if we cover something that he's more invested than me and Fringy.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I think it's fair to say your passion for Halo outranks Rags'.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, Rags was certainly passionate about that as well.
Oh yeah, well, everyone there was, but yeah, you kind of just want to go with the person who's got that fire, because it's back to me on Saturday.
Oh boy.
I think I saw a comment that said that I had interrupted ER a bunch, which I certainly sometimes like when you get sort of commentary, sometimes you just got to be like, wait, are you actually like fucking with me or like, what? Because like I really feel like I didn't, but maybe I did. It's kind of hard to filter
I
out
think,
that.
and I think this is totally fair. You would have caught myself, Fringy, and Rags, and to an extent, John and Ackman trying to encourage ER to get his perspective out whenever we could. But yeah, there will be times, it will have happened, where I go, Well, you know, consider at the same time as ER says, I don't think, and then I just decide, fuck it, I'm gonna finish my thought real quick. I just really want to finish my thought real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully I could be like, oh yeah, were you saying something? You know, because it can happen. And the worst is when you say the whole thing and then they go, no, it's fine.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's just like, no, I want you to talk. Like, it's really great when you have something happen, like where John just talked for a really long time about like his perspective on like framing and cinematography and how that conveys character. Like that's good. You know, you want that.
Yeah.
No,
When
that's
a
good
guest
stuff.
has so much to say that they can almost like take the reins for like a good chunk of time. Because that's something to but I mean that's the whole value of guest, right? Is different perspectives. And
Yeah,
sometimes
well, and I feel like it's the value of our format too, that there's no real limits. They certainly, because like you could say like, well, you literally ended by establishing a limit. It's like not on any particular conversation. It was once the Halo show discussion was done, and it wouldn't be in the middle of a super chat that I would just go, right, we're done. Like I said, I waited for a super chat that literally referenced the end. I was like, there you go.
I don't remember that. He doesn't talk that much, so when he does, people usually make an effort to let him talk. I think the best that I can imagine is that there may be a time when I got the impression that his sentence was ending and I kind of wanted to run with something he brought up. And so I would kind of start talking, like, as his sentence ends. But, that's kind of the nature of, like, a panel show. You do kind of have to fight for your, for time, in a sense. You need to, and it's preferable to not have dead air, and if like somebody has a point that you want to run with, probably better to try and get in as quickly as possible to run with it than it is to kind of leave space and, you know, let it potentially die. I think I mean, in terms of like hosting correctly, you know, for like that format, it's a matter of practice, really. Again, we're talking about practice. It's not as easy as you would think it is to try and guide a podcast.
No, it can be stressful.
Yeah, it can be a little bit.
Alright, I can't even get those yet. I have to fill the lake up first. Oops. I start my own podcast. It's fucking hard to talk for hours. Yeah?
It's a skill set to be entertaining for a long period of time. I need to stop saying long period of time. Long period is enough. Even Microsoft Word is like, that's redundant. You can just say long period. Trying to cut superfluous language from my sentences.
Was it chill to sit back and play clips? Actually not, because I kept having to remember where everything happened, and then not only that, I realized that it's not as entertaining to simply have screenshots a lot of the time, especially if we're describing an action. And so I'm like, I want to try and play it, but then I've also got to keep it under the thingy, but then I've also got to be listening to everybody so I can actually get in on the conversation.
Yeah. I don't envy having to do the clips. I think I'd struggle with that.
The way I see it is that it's one and done, and so if I do it right, then it's that forever, which is neat for people who have it on a second monitor and look over every once in a while.
Oh no, I didn't mean to buy those. I hit B. Why did you buy... whatever.
You fool!
That's fine. I hit B again and it bought it again. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, clips is kind of tough. I found the VLC has like this looping option you can do. So what I do is like, when I know we're going to talk about a certain section, or I'm gonna try to put a loop from like minute 15 to minute 30 or something. So I don't need to just click around all the time. Found it to be pretty useful. You've been using it at all, mutually, that feature?
What one, sorry?
The looping feature on VLC.
Yeah, I used it a couple times.
Yeah, I use it every time now. I think it's really neat. Just to have some visuals behind the watermark stuff. The copyright protector, if you will. Alright, there's this whole fishing mini game over there as well. Almost forgot about that one. Oh well. It's water temple time. Biddly-doo, biddly-doo. Man, if no other game is gonna come out when I'm done with Majora's Mask I'm interested in, I'm probably gonna just play more Zelda games.
I know Mario Strikers is coming out in like a couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, I might check that one out, yeah. I played the new Mario Kart maps as well. It's pretty neat ones.
They're fun.
Yeah. I actually can't believe it's only $25 for this whole booster pack. That's actually insane. Like value-wise, like I'm really impressed.
Really good value.
Because those were 8 tracks and we get like 8 more every time. Like every time they release the new batch or something. What was it?
I think it's every few months, I think.
Yeah, and then it's like 8 tracks, right? If I'm
8 tracks per drop, yeah. So
Yeah.
like two Grand Prix.
Oh, can I still do this? I think if you do here... Go in the water temple, cheese it immediately. Let's do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Oh God!
Tumblis having a stroke. Please release me! Oh, there we go. I think I can't even do anything here yet. Because this gets the water all the way up again, if I remember correctly, so it doesn't even matter. I didn't know about that, what the fuck? What are you doing, Stab Tumblis? Alright, I need to get the bigger shot of the hookers. Finished my semester last Friday. Now I'll have more time to draw and watch the streams. And more cocktails. Nice. Sounds good.
I will BRB in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Don't you okay me?
Okay. Didn't even okay you. You don't have an okay. You gotta stay here forever. Until you die. I think I have to get it all the way out and then go from the other side somehow. Oh god. Ugh. Mistake. If Ringy's gone, quick play Akbar's theme. But why? Nah. Doodly 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 doo doo. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. 'Cause he's a fish man. Fishy man, take me by the hand. Touch my glimple gloms. In my flimple glims. Let's go to the bottom. Guess I could just start here. Guten Tag, Mr. Metal. Oh, hello. Rex almost laughing himself to death to that meme will always be one of my favorite moments. No, she doesn't look as derpy as the child one. Tumblis? You're Tumblis, aren't you? Damn straight. It's me, your fiancé, Ruto. More like Naruto. The vows we made to each other 7 years ago. Okay, you fucking weirdo. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. Who are you again? Did I throw your ocarina away? Is that you? Oh no, it was the other one. Sorry. Zora's domain totally frozen. Yeah, but I unfroze your dad, so we're cool. Ocean ma'am. Not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. It is a request from me, the woman who's going to be your wife. Stop being weird. You have to destroy, help me, the evil monster in the temple, okay? With help, do you mean I just need to do everything while you just scoot around with your guilds or something? I'll lead the way. Follow me. I'll know the way. Link got his own harem up in this place. Zelda, Saria, Fish Chick, Deku, Deku Union Nut. He's part of it. Oh boy. Wee. I'm pretty sure there was somehow a skip here. If you do like a certain move set thingy when the water is down, like I don't know, you have to stand like here or something. And then if you do this, then do something like this, then jump in and do this. Maybe. I don't know. Something along those lines. Then you land in the middle one where you can't go immediately normally. Wait to bomb yourself through the wall or something. Yeah, I remember trying this skip just for the funsies of it, but it's way too long. It was way too long ago, so I don't remember how it goes. We just need to start putting chat up on the main screen. Whole point of hiding chat is so I don't have to read it while watching the stream. Well, I'm sure there's someone out there that doesn't have a chat on. I can't provide with that. I'm sorry. I'm always here just waiting for people to say something dumb enough. Even Metal will let them ban me. Let me ban them. I don't know. I don't even know if that was correct. Like, you can do something. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna fuck something up. killed them. Here's something dumb to say. Metal is good at games. Wow, that's really stupid. Hey, wait. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Fuck yeah, map. Was that anything? It was just decoration. It's just decoration. You should be nice to the fugly, stupid German. Hey, I'm not stupid. Wait a minute. Well, that's definitely not the one. Somewhere you can do this. I was just completely guessing. It's probably completely wrong. But I think you just hit a wall somewhere and then it yeets you down or something. Well, well, well. Let's see what we got here. What is my BAMs? I put this here. I'll need those. Whoa, whoa, yeah, Coco Jumbo, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. I don't know why that song just popped in my head, but there you go. It is a thing that happened now. Dang it. I'm too slow. What? Was this too close? There we go. Ooh, baby ding. I got your flames. Right, doodle-doo-doo. Just read your minion in 2 weeks. And Kenobi? Man, you guys are lucky to have all this quality content to go over. No! Okay, we have like more days in a week. Or more hours or something.
Just get the pause button.
Ah, right. When will the Batwoman episodes be released? I don't know when we're gonna go back to those ones. I don't know if you have a timeline for that, but I won't assume so. After Jurassic World Dominion, the next one will have to be Jurassic Space. Oh no. But was this all there was there? It was just a Skulltula and stuff? Apparently. That's fine with me. I keep waiting for a Sharknado in space. I've never watched the Sharknado movies. They're probably really bad. But apparently they're like funny bad. So I don't know if that's gonna be worth a watch someday in general. Best movies I've ever seen. Flingle dingle dong. Leprechaun in space exists. That's a funny name. Miss Fast and Furious when I was about racing. Yeah, that was fun. I remember those days. Good stuff. There it is. Oh yeah, but all these currentisms going on. I think I needed to land on this one on the side here, and then you can grapple in. If memory serves right. Yeah, there it is. It's big brain time. Oh wait, there's a... Oh, right. I have to click the button first. Can you walk up here? No. We can probably hit it from the sides, hopefully. I ain't gonna do it. Bam. Right, got that one. How many keys will be jangled in Kenobi? 7. I'll forgive it when we get an old Jar Jar Binks played by Charles Dance. What still breaks my brain, Hollywood is supposed to be all about making money. Why does not bother them when the CGI in a prawn looks better than the trailer? Because it's still making money regardless, so they don't need to care. It's all about big old cash. And they make plenty of cash. Best quality of life change to 3DS version of this was the boots as a toggle items equipment menu item. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. This felt kind of annoying. I can't just get the 3DS version for just for my Switch. Would be nice. I'll just have the games like available more readily in general. It's not like they don't have the technology to do so. They've already been using the emulators on the Wii. I don't know why they stopped using the Wii emulator. Because from what I remember, that one worked pretty darn well. And then you could get the games emulated for pretty reasonable prices, if I'm remembering correctly. That was actually pretty banging. But oh well. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ah! Ooh. Billy. No, Mubshy died. Every time Mubshy doesn't talk, he's dead. That's how this works here.
Meh.
See? Completely dead. Fucking dead. Alright. You can go up here. Whoops. Rip long man. Ripperoo. This is the place that always broke my water temple playthroughs. Especially my first one. I never realized there was a thing down here, so it took me fucking ages to get through this temple. First time, because I missed this one. But after that I never forgot. Ever again. Austin t-shirt. Have I been to ATX? Austin, Texas? Oh, no. That's wrestling. It's wrestling shirt. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I haven't been to Texas, unfortunately, because I really want some barbecue from there, because that shit sounds good.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. Watch out! Oh, Blessenheimers. To Salt Lick and get all you can eat. More like all you can yeet. You're too young to like Stone Cold, even though every day is your birthday. Which reminds me, happy birthday! For the Texas barbecue. Barbecue. Gonna have barbecue on Saturday. Again. Because I can't never have enough barbecue in my life. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy 130th birthday, Metal. Hey, thank you. Metal has a birthday? He's born? Yeah, I was born, like, just now. It's weird how it works. Alright. Yeah, because remember, I always was missing one key in this dungeon, and I didn't realize there was a thing in the middle of this, and it fucked me up. So I could go there. Can this one reach? Oh yeah, but it doesn't work. Go away, Spundus. There we go. Happy metal birthday. Yes. Created by German ingenuity. Oh, right, you need the long boy for this one as well. I remember. Stism again, I forgot when Metal's actual B-Day is. That's in February. Do, 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 do. Today and tomorrow. Thanks for the damage boost, idiot. Huh? There you go. Some vague memory of it being after mine, which is end of January. Very well. Bum, 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 bum. I think now I want to get... Wait, let me think. So this one gets it all the way back. Oop. But I think I wanted to get it all the way back down now so I can get... No. I think I went all the way back down. Get to the thing. So I can get back up. Because now that it's in the middle, I can get to the bomb plate. Yeah. Right. Bring, pling, 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 pling. Yeah. Will always be a mystery to me. I can remember the 20 plus length passwords for 70 plus companies. Birthdays? Not a chance. It's funny how the brain works sometimes. I mean, I have to write birthdays down, like on my phone, because I can't remember them for shit. Okay, I got this boy. Forget my own B-Day sometimes. Oh boy. Certain beers like my grandma's, but Riza, for example, yep, that one is there in the membrane. Oh, wait. I want to check something on my phone, then I saw a different message that I wasn't expecting. So I read that one and then did the thing. Right. Good. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Pew, 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 pew. Spooky side. To recall passwords as opposed to birth dates. Yeah. It's a funny tism, that one. It's a funny tism. Anyway, I'll have to call it a day for today here. I have some other shit to do before I go to my bed-a-rooney later in the night. But yeah, that was fun. I should be back tomorrow, unless for some reason the preparation for Metal Sport is going to take a million years. But I don't think it should. So I will probably see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for the subs and follows. Appreciate it.